All right, we are back to our, well, it was a crab run. Now it's a flight run, very suddenly, but it's still in one piece. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to continue this run with a new interface. So the new interface is actually compatible with the last save game, so we can continue with that, even though since then I've been working on a new build with a lot of other fixes and improvements, but it still works. So we're going to switch to that. So what we've got here now, and let me turn my cursor on. What we've got here now is the modal interface. The semi-modal, sorry. This is a semi-modal interface. They've got official names now. I was originally calling them like 60 row, 45 row, 45 row modal and stuff, but now I'm switching them to be called, one is, the main original UI is going to be called the non-modal interface layout. This is the semi-modal because it's normally, you see everything but the inventory eventually becomes modal at various points. And the one after that, which is now ready for testing, and a few people have been playing around with that, and it seems to be working well, is the actual full modal interface. It's just called modal. In fact, in the current options menu, so we're going to have to switch that, go to the options, the very first option here, UI layout. This is still called full. It's going to be changing later. And I've also rearranged some of the wording in here to put the text. Oh, no, the text is up front in this example, too. Okay. Not sure which version I'm playing with here. Anyway, we're going to switch to modal. This does require a restart, as it describes on the right there when you read the descriptions. So we're going to go modal, and then we're going to actually close the game and restart. Goodbye, game. Nice little close there. And then we're going to restart it and see what happens. So what happens when you change your UI layout? The game actually has to recalculate fonts. And what it's going to do is the same thing it normally does when you first start up. It's going to maximize it for your screen. So if you notice now, remember I'm on a 1200p monitor, so you can't see the bottom of my screen again. We're back to the old thing. You can't see the top and the bottom here. Because what it's done is it's maximized my map size. So I've got more space to the top and the bottom. It's fully utilizing my screen. I actually have an even bigger map here, but it's not good for streaming. I don't want to do that. So in order to show you this UI and stream in the proper size, we're going to have to shrink my map. Now doing that is a little more complicated. It used to be in the options menu that you could do that, but it's a bit too complicated for the average person to want to mess with that. So and it's also not normally needed. It's mainly for streaming that you might want to mess with this sort of thing, or special window sizes if you're playing in windowed mode. But so we're going to exit the game again now that we've changed our settings and it's done all that, and I'll show you how you can adjust that if you're inclined to do this. You can go into the system config here, system config, and this is where the game was automatically setting. Once you change the UI layout, it switches your font size and your map sizes to automatic, which means the game will generate them automatically based on your screen size and the fact that you want to use that layout. And it also remembers these things. This is part of the reason the system config is separate from the normal options file, is because it's not part of, for example, the Steam Cloud. It's going to remember the last size of your desktop when it was run and the last layout. This is a new entry actually. So if, for example, you switch your layout, it knows it needs to recalculate stuff. If you switch your desktop resolution size, or for example, if you take your whole config, your whole user settings, and move to another computer, it's going to know that you're on another computer or another system, and it needs to recalculate some things. This was actually a request very early after Cogmind was released. I originally didn't realize that would be an issue, but some people do that. They're switching between machines with the same config info, and the game really needs to know about that. Otherwise, it's going to mess up it needs to change some of the settings as a result. So yeah, I added that like in one of Cogmind's very first versions updates. But anyway, so yeah, the UI layout is now a part of that. And so what it's done is it's changed our map size to 49 because I have a 1200p monitor, and so 49 fits. But what I want to stream for you is the 1080p, which is what the resolution most people are using. And that means we're going to need a 44 height because the modal interface is 45 rows, and we need one row for the interface bar at the top of that. And so we're going to go to 44. You can use this to make it even bigger too. You can pick a smaller font and make it massive map height if you want. If, for example, you want to use the modal interface, like for example, we could switch to a smaller font, the original 18 small caps, that you would normally get for 1080p, and then increase your map even bigger. So you get like a modal interface with an even bigger map. So there's a way to do that. It's possible. I know some people who have been using the original font size and are cool with that. A lot of people are, but they want the modal interface. So you can do that as well. You just have to come in and manually change your map size to whatever works for you. So for us, we're going to want 44, which will give us a 45 interface height, and then we can start the game again, and that will work. So now it should center this vertically on our screen. There we go. It is now centered vertically in my screen because 45 rows centered vertically in my screen is 1080p. And so I've got some black letterboxing on the top and bottom of my screen, but it's streaming directly in 1080p. And this is Cogmind's new Modal UI layout. So what happens, the basic difference, the inventory stuff is all the same. So this is kind of like the further evolution of our semi-modal layout. And you can see the inventory is all the same, the way how that works. The new thing is up here, these windows are gone. They are now modal. So from the very beginning, when you first start your run, these will be modal. The same buttons are available. The log here actually turned into a button, so it's a little more obvious. It used to just have a little plus at the bottom of the log window, but it's now a button on this version. But technically, you can click anywhere in the log, just like you normally could. You can click right on this bar here, and it'll make the log bigger. Full screen log. Well, not full screen, full height. So you can see the full log, as usual. F4 or the same buttons, or you can open it. And as you'll see shortly, we're going to get some messages that appear over our map as well. But same thing with the extended log. We just switch to extended log mode. I hope that works with the audio log in this version. I think it does. Anyway, and the combat log, these will both appear here. You can do their modes. And if you're in your allies menu, it becomes a temporary menu, which will open if I have any allies, but I don't have any allies, so it didn't open. And here is the Intel mode. Actually, this won't even open if it's no, I don't have any allies. Here's the Intel mode. So you can control your Intel. I mean, that was technically something that was really only temporarily needed anyway, but we can toggle our Intel as usual using that mode. I turned it off, turn it back on. That gives us our Intel markers there. It's not something that people usually have to toggle, actually. So that's fine that that disappears. So yeah, we're ready to start playing in our new modal interface. And we'll see how this plays out in a second. We can talk a little bit more about that, but that's pretty much all there is to it. It's that simple. All right, so let's see. Been kind of just trying to give the intro here, so I was ignoring chat for a bit. Bunch of 1080p weirdos, 1200 for the win. Yeah, I do like my 1200. 1080p is a little bit constricting. I love having the extra height there for, work and just general stuff. Luigi, I can't hear you over my 2376. Funky resolution, Luigi. Also, isn't your ratio, what is your ratio actually, isn't it still widescreen? Or, I mean, 1200p is kind of nice. But, anyway, okay, so the crab, yeah, back to our build also. While we were talking about that, the first whole part of this run was the crab melee run, and I thought it was kind of weird that we were never getting anyway, but we didn't do quite that much combat with melee, and things didn't last long anyway, so it didn't really come to the forefront, especially since I only have 3 weapon slots. But we weren't getting any follow-up attacks, and it turns out in this particular pre-release version, follow-up attacks are broken. The pre-release, don't worry, anyone with the public versions, that's fine. Follow-up attacks work normally. It just happens that in one of the more recent pre-release versions, I was adding a feature for beta 14, and I broke follow-up attacks with the logic changes that I did for that, and that was discovered a couple days ago. I fixed it. I have since fixed it. It's not fixed in the build I'm playing now, though, because I'm still playing the older build, but it will be fixed for the official beta 13 release. Melee follow-up attacks will work. But right now, they happen to be broken in X2 or X3, so yeah, logic changes. New feature. I just added a really new complex feature that required a ton of work and changes to a lot of parts of the code, and one of it happened to be melee attacks and how those were handled in the attack code. And anyway, I've reworked that. Should be back to normal now. But yeah, it's a new complex. It's very new. It's very complex. It's also very hidden, of course. You gotta hide the complex stuff so it doesn't confuse new people. MTF is gonna hate this, have an extra step to read his logs. No, I don't think he will actually. Plus there's also the combat logs are gonna be on the map, and we can do. Let's see if we switch to combat log mode here, we can still get boom. Check it out. We got our combat log. scrolling back into the history now of our combat log. So you still get access to your extended combat log, the one on the map. There's two kinds: the kind where we can go back and look at the history of our combat log, and there's also the other kind, which automatic on the map combat log. We'll see if that's on. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Cat Plus Plus. Also, Luigi, saw you back there. Oh, I think for allies it hides after every command. It might be a bit better if it stayed until closed if you have multiple ones to order. Yeah, I'm not sure about how to handle that. It depends, but yeah, we'll see. It does actually hide itself. Same with Intel. They always did, because what happens when you... Basically, it's going to hide itself as soon as... The way these two windows work right here, the allies and Intel, is they will... they close themselves automatically when they lose focus. Right now this has focus. Which means that you can use the number keys as well and click on these things. Now, as soon as you select something, it closes because it's lost focus. And so there's no way for these to stay open and lose focus, or at least if we do that, then it becomes a little more complicated to close them. You'd have to close them always manually. So we'll see. I might change that. It's true. Right now, that's the way that works. I mean, we've very few people. We don't have a lot of feedback on these yet. It just came out a few days ago, but that is one of the things that I think might end up changing, is the way these disappear currently. We'll see about that, but part of the thing is that would mean this window's open, and then maybe this mode thing would not, you'd not be in that mode. You could have these open while you're not in the mode, so it's it would change up, would disjoint the way these things operate. We'll see. So, all right. We'll see about this. Let's get back into our actual run here. Okay, so we are now a flight build. Here's our quick map. Boom. Check out how fast that appeared. We did not wait at all. We are, wait, we're in quarantine. Damn, didn't. Okay, we're in quarantine. I think people were saying let's go to EXO or something. Actually, one of the interesting things about EXO is it would it would make our inventory not modal again. Because this is dynamic. Once our slot count drops, this would reappear. Which would be, I guess, an interesting demo of that. But yeah, so this is what we've done so far for our run. Not extremely exciting. We're going up through this fast so we can see the inventory modality changes. And now we're around the end game area, and we're flight. What else do we have in our actual inventory here? We've got some spare. We got a lot of spare. Wow, got a lot of spare flight stuff. We got a smart bomb launcher. We do have a teleporter. We have this. I'm just carrying around randomly. Wonder if we have any dispatched against us now. Probably not. And advanced component analysis, kind of crazy carrying that. It's like the first time I've ever carried that, probably. Seriously? Got a couple hacking suites, signal interpreter, and sensor array. Wow. It's just advanced, but it's something. Also optical array, and we don't quite need this anymore, but we do have this for support. Using medium storage. Reaction control, did recently grab some of that. What kind of weapon-wise, we have a long-range proton cannon, I think that was for armor, more or less, that we picked that up. An advanced data jack that was also for armor. Data jack armor. I don't particularly need a data jack. And a nanosword, it's our main weapon, that's pretty much it. We have a Nova cannon for actual digging if we need to dig too. Okay, so that's our build. Where's the experimental plasma cutter? We don't have one. You'll have to find it. They're very hard to find. Very hard to find. They exist, though. Yeah. First time I've ever used an advanced good suite. I'm normally just all about attaching prototypes. Okay. So let's check out our map. What's it look like here? We are, so the difference between here is we can see even more of the map. This is almost, once you have the modal interface, you can see almost the same size that you can see in the regular UI. It's our map view is 50 by 44 instead of 50 by 50. So we're missing only 3 tiles on the top and the bottom, which is pretty decent. You can see all your normal ranges, almost all your normal ranges, except for just the north-south, just a tiny bit. So very few things actually extend that far. So it's pretty good overall, but I don't think this will be the default. For the default, I think we're going to go with modal to keep the top windows visible. I mean the semi-modal. Can kind of get those terminology right here. So yeah, we should get SWMB's Guardian Angel. Yeah, so as you can see here, the Citrix containment pod is actually right on the other side of here. Well, it's not going to be as simple as going through that wall, but that technically is up there. Yeah, I could grab that, right? Sentry and wheel. I think we're going to be mainly flight here. Alright, has anything interesting happened since we've come in here? I don't think so. Let's see, assimilate. Didn't actually get any friends though, huh? That was the last floor. Programmers were approaching, but yeah, nothing else interesting has happened on this floor. Okay. Oh, by the way, too, yeah. So if we scroll the log using the keyboard, when I press page up, this automatically opens, and if you press page down, it automatically closes. So you can like scroll the log using normal. You can open and close the log using normal scroll keys, just for convenience. You don't have to actually press the log key itself, or use F4. You can already have your finger on the scrolling keys let's see, we have this key, yeah, to scroll like that directly. And once you scroll past the bottom, it just disappears. Hey Magi, new mic. This new mic's almost a year old now, Magi. You've been here since I got it. But yeah, new mic sounds better. This is true. Much better. Got new mic. Yeah, it's true. You show up once every 6 months or so, Magi. But yeah, I'm might have missed it last time. All right, so let's actually start moving around. So yeah, I mean, I need a goal here, I guess. So I pretty much introduced the UI, which is the main part of this. Now we're gonna actually play with it. But introductions should be pretty much done now. Let's gotta decide. We would need CRM if we're gonna actually go use the pod ourselves, or we can bring this guy. Bringing that guy means we'd have to go somehow get it. I guess we can with the teleporter. That's one way to do it. Would be to race in here, grab this guy, and teleport out. That's an interesting idea. The other idea is to grab a CRM and do just the Citrix XR itself, which will give us would drop our slot count. We can see how that looks. So, and then of course there's the fun of playing around with XO. I've only done that once before. That's something we could do again. The other way would probably end very well, interestingly, if we try to grab them and do that. Try to do the stuff that would tax the UI. I mean, I already know it works just fine. It's not really taxing. It's just literally this will just change back to non-modal. It's been thoroughly tested, but it's true. Yes, that is technically doing XI would be more taxing technically. It will give us our inventory back. Show FPS. Show FPS. I can show FPS. There we go. Where's our FPS? It's 60. Wow. Okay, here. Here we go. Now our maximum FPS is 90. Yay. 100. Oh, we got 100. Do we have 100? No, we don't have. No, we have 86. There you go. That's the uncapped FPS. Yes. Is that good? Look what it did for apostrophes. Oh, yeah, apostrophes. Yeah, that is funny that didn't work in that. All right, so I'm going to cap my FPS again because I don't need that fast at FPS. There it goes. My FPS is capped now, and then I'm going to make it disappear again. Goodbye, FPS. All right. All right. We'll go look for an SCRM then. And try not to die. Let's see. How fast are we moving? We're moving at 30. Okay. Looks like we're pretty good. Got a lot of health here. Looks like this room to our east. There's not much going on there. South. All right. So I guess we have to go around south, unless we have no terrain data, huh? It's too bad. With some terrain data, we could find out, for example, there's a way to dig over here, which would probably be an easier way to avoid enemies. Going back around south, we're more likely to hit enemies. I'm gonna first head this way and look behind this door. Okay, that's one. All right, now we do know there is a way through there, and not only that, but it looks like there might be an artifact over there. It's possible. What if CRM is next to Space Buddy? It looks like we could actually dig up there, which would make some sense. To do that, I would have to actually put on something that can dig. And then fire. Oh wait, is he in the range? Oh. Okay, we're not gonna stand there. We hit the researcher with a nanosword, right? That's the that's not my play. Damn. Shoot. It would be funny if researchers investigated interesting things like blowing on into walls. Huh? I like that idea. If like a wall gets destroyed, researcher heads over and looks at it. Or dead allies. Researchers go and investigate dead allies. I should write this down. I wonder what people think of that. Silent because I'm writing here. Can't just buff researchers like that. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you know what people often think about these research branches is that they're a little easier, a little safer, right? Because they're small, relatively small. There's not a ton of enemies on them. I don't know. That seems kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, they could come over and look at the wall and like investigate it, or go check out researchers with detective hats. You don't stop research for silly reasons. What would MC say? Okay, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a good argument. Maybe that's what serfs should do. Oh, actually, serfs, yeah, do already do their own machine cleaning and other stuff. I don't know about investigating stuff like that. I was actually just yesterday planning on adding something new for serfs, but I decided the whole idea started to get a little complex. Not something that I wanted to add now, right before an actual release. Beta 13 should be coming out next week. And it's pretty much done. As of yesterday, I spent a ton of time going through the final list and finishing off a ton of extra little bug fixes and tiny features, and that should be pretty much done. I'm going to release a release candidate on Patreon later this week, unless something else pops up, and it should be out next week. So anyway, I was working on something else for workers, but decided to put a hold on that. It's the low number of patrols that does that, nothing to do with the researchers. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about researchers. I'm talking about the low number of patrols. But that's what I mean, is that these branches are generally considered to be fairly easy. And they're research branches, right? Anyway, so it looks like I can't get quite through that edge there, which is unfortunate, because going south is more likely to hit something. But we have good vision anyway, so to be honest, we should be able to spot enemies before we get in trouble. We are not corrupted, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's keep going up. So yeah, they seem like these patrol over here. Yeah, I don't like that. Seems like a way to get spotted. Alright, we're being jammed now. That's not good either. Need to kill this watcher. Gonna kill watcher. Try to kill the watcher. Where's your terminal? Shoot, I don't remember where I put... Alright, I'm gonna come over here and check this out. I do have an assimilate Trojan on this guy. Okay, that's good. I am going to instead walk over here and destroy this watcher. I'm gonna go to south though, so that we can use visual sensors on the northeast here. Alright. Oh, check it out. Administrator reveals location of shock trap. Our admin is already doing his job. I knew I'd installed an assimilate in there somewhere, so what I did was I checked the terminal. Remember, you can always just check terminals to see if you've installed something there. I saw an assimilate listed. Alright, so that is pretty damn close to the edge. I don't want those guys to see me. This watcher's headed this way. Alright. Maybe spotted by a researcher. Who? Oh, shoot. Alright, there's still a researcher in view. Alright, I'll wait for you one more turn over here. Here we go. I pressed O, and it automatically opens the Allies menu here. So if you're using keyboard, it's actually pretty simple. And then we're going to stay there. So now I won't be spotted by the researcher when I do that. Yes, okay. We now have our sensors back. Alright, name him Bing Ceiling. Okay, fine. He's gonna die so fast, though. There you go. And as you can see up in the top left, we've got our log. Log messages will appear temporarily and then disappear. As a note on that, you can change the number of log messages that appear here. There's a limit on the range. It's not going to let you go ham and make it this long, but it's you can change it from between like 5 and 10 messages, log messages up here, maximum limit. And what we can do is also put our extended log, open our extended log, which will give us 2 columns of messages up here, which is a lot. I mean, you can get quite a few messages going if you maximize your number and run with the extended log, or you can use combat log, one or the other. But and you can also change the duration if you want them to stay at the default. I don't know, it's like 5 seconds. Yeah, the default's 5 seconds. And if you want, you can change that in the advanced options. You can stay there for. It's actually pretty much unlimited, but wouldn't recommend leaving it unlimited. You might as well go semi-modal then, right? But yeah, you can increase the duration on them so they're there for a longer period, or even shorter period if you want shorter. Okay, so now we see what this is. This is actually, these guys are just stationed here. They're not moving around, so that's actually pretty good. That's good for us. Let's just don't want to hit it with patrol is all. Such is the fate of all who take the mantle of being chilling. I'm wondering if the kids at my son's elementary school have heard that before, because I heard them talking about Bing Chilling and they were saying it wrong, just like he does. And I'm like, hey guys, I didn't ask them about it, but they were all talking about it. And I was like, what? Yeah, that was like the other day when we had dinner with my son and his friends at, and there's a dessert afterwards. It's actually frozen yogurt, but they were all saying like, yeah. My guess is they've been watching meme videos or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's get our friend to follow us here for no reason whatever. He's gonna die probably. We could go south. Let's see what's going on down here. Okay, yeah, there's that. We need to head east anyway. As long as we don't get spotted by the guys to the north. And range-wise, they'll be out of range as long as we head straight over here. Oh, check it out. Bing Chilling reveals location of shock trap. All right. Yes. There you go. And you can see there's the little log messages appearing there. Temporary log messages. Turn on our extended log here. Alright, what else is over here? Quantum capacitor. This is stuff from earlier that I had forgotten about. Alright, our friend is following along diligently. I wonder if it's actually, one of the interesting things is log messages might be even more obvious when you're playing in this mode, in modal instead of semi-modal or regular non-modal UI, because the log messages don't just appear and stay there permanently, they actually appear temporarily right on the map. It's kind of interesting. You would not believe the location of this trap. I'm waiting for our friend to get over here and I'm going to tell him to stay over here for a second. Oh, prototype launcher. Who knows if I want that. Actually, what launchers do we have? Oh, I found some corpses. Oh, that's right. We're using Smart Bomb. Okay. Found some corpses. Huh. Whenever I see corpse, I think of Oimika. Every time. Alright, a hidden door. Thank you, Bing Chilling. Let's see, we've got prototype launcher. Do we want that prototype launcher? Probably. We should check it. Corpse chilling. Corpse chilling. Alright, I'm gonna head over this way because we can see very well. 0% corruption is quite nice. Oh, flight is OP. Okay, let's see. It's advanced signal interpreter. Yeah, we're doing good with our experimental. Where do we get that anyway? I have to take the quest initiated by we gotta bring 4 corpses to the surface. Now, we have to clone the corpse, right? Can you get more than 4? I don't know the exact count. It's pretty high though, yeah. 4 is probably it. Not really sure though. Plus, obviously, it would rely on some luck, however many you can get. Yeah, later there should be an achievement for that, right? Undertaker. Yeah, escape with X number of corpses. Can't wait to do the new achievement list. I think I already have that on my list, actually. Maybe. Anyway. You kill SW, does it turn into a corpse? That's actually pretty funny. Huh. No, it actually doesn't yet. That'd be funny though. I feel like you destroy him and it does. I mean, technically, yeah, that's an interesting idea. Dead alien in a can. 2 + 1 + dupe. Yeah, I think that's the number that I came up with last time. We were trying to figure that out. But yeah, the dupe is definitely an essential one. Okay, so let me see. I need to. So to grab this launcher, let's see. Let's drop. We can just drop the proton cannon here, and let's see. And we can also immediately identify this by swapping in. Let's see. I'm going to go for this advanced component analysis, and it should be able to identify this prototype launcher for us. Okay, so far relatively uneventful. Also, we don't even know if there's a CRM here. What if there is not? Then we'd have to go back and get the warrior, huh? There are a lot of researchers around, that's for sure. ACAS MVP, I guess. Find out what that is. This is like the first run I've seriously used it. Okay, what can I hack from here? Actually, getting rid of researchers might be a good thing. I doubt I've got much, man, nice hacking chances. Got some hackware, got a friend. Still failed. Failed again. Man, see, hackware is useless. What a waste of slots. Oh, I know, there's nothing. You got nothing. He's got nothing for me. Probably nothing around the corner either. Yeah. Oh, wait, what's this room? Oh, look at that. There's a hidden terminal room. Whoa. Not really hidden. Just right on the other side of that other terminal. CRM room. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Nope. We will see. What else is in here that we can would actually help in that regard? Doesn't look like much. Machine index. What the hell? Segregator trap in the middle of a hidden corridor. Ooh, that's spicy. Alright, well now we got enemies incoming, which is honestly, I didn't want that. Oh, there they are. Nope. Is that him? Yeah, that doesn't look good. Where are you guys going? Alright, you go the other way. I'm gonna go this way. Is that no, that's a regular patrol, right? Oh, look. Oh, also, yeah, there's the, I changed that symbol finally yesterday. It's not gonna be a caret. It's a times, a regular times for X2. But it automatically tells us that it's double. We want this? Do we want this? I mean, I have to pick it up. Impact weapon squared. Yeah. Yeah, I changed it to ×2. I originally didn't want to use the X for various reasons, but then I changed my mind. It's gonna work. I won't go into the details on that design, but oh, there it is. Check it out, Leavoya. Look at, we found out what the launcher was. Now every time I see this launcher. Yeah, that's why I didn't go X2 Leavoya, is because it makes it sound like there's two of them, misleading, etc., etc. But I wasn't going to explain it, but I will explain. I decided to go with the X2 because it only shows for prototype or unknown things, and that are multi-size. And I think people are pretty much going to figure it out overall. That's the original reason I didn't want to go for it. But it makes a lot of sense, especially when you open the thing. I mean, you can still look at it, right? And when you look at it, it shows the slot count is also represented as ×2 or ×3 or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So we don't need this launcher. We can get rid of that. Goodbye launcher. And then we can also then pull off the component analysis suite again. Okay, we had reaction control on. We got 270 matter right now. We have 1 free slot. And do I want this actually? I mean, I guess for an emergency, it sure would be nice. For that, I could drop the EM disruption field. I could drop maybe one of our flight units. Let me see, S8. It's our exo weapon. We don't even have CRM. How are we gonna get exo? Oh, that's right. I also have. Oh, I don't have any other weapons that I can put on. No, that doesn't work. Oh, it's 300 energy per swing. Oh, we can't swing 300 energy. Well, that's now. Break glass in case of FFF emergency. Actually, that's a good point. There is FF up ahead. FFF. Anyway, well, when in doubt, don't do anything. What I want to find is what we're looking for. Alien reactor. Squared. Okay. Well, found that. Sleepy Anton. Hello, Mr. G. Hey. Welcome, Anton. Check them out of the window there. Okay, so let's just go east and wait for these guys to disappear. Do not get spotted. Okay, this guy's gonna hang around. Well, we found an exit. Man. Alright, so there's a whole northern section over here we have yet to see. Oh, so I assume there's a northern section we have yet to see. So safe. Medium storage unit. Wow, we're pretty green. I was gonna say, do we need more to attach something else? No. Advanced heavy shoot trebs. I thought there's more E's. That's how I say it, at least in English. I say Mr. G, and some people actually spell it that way. Yeah. Including in my family. Let's see. Shield. Alright. Oh, look at that. We found a back entrance to alien artifacts. I blame all the times my shivu punches me in the head. How's it pronounced outside of English? Oh, the actual pronunciation would be "g," but that's not a normal kind of... It doesn't sound very good in English, really, and it sounds cooler to say Mr. G. You can call me Mr. G. So we have located more teleporters and stuff. Or G-Man, there you go. G-Unit, there you go. Right. I forget which one of these there are. Anyway, there's a lot of teleporters here if we want to grab some more. It's kind of funny that we came in the backside too. But yeah, more here. I guess it won't hurt to pick another one up. And let's see, the tagging. Oh, the tagging was fixed too. Yeah, and I think it's not. I don't know. It's not fixed in this version. Or no, wait, it might be because that was done after. Let's find out. Let's see. You got spacebar here, and you want to tag and oh wait, oh, the auto open is what I was referring to. So spacebar, tag an item, boom, automatically opened our inventory for us, and then we can tag this item, and then boom, once we're done tagging, automatically closed our inventory. So yeah, that worked. Yeah, these are the tellies. DNIs are on the bottom. Yeah, it's remembered later. That's intentionally why I made it a little different, a little more lopsided, so that it can be easier to remember that rather than making it random. So yeah, there's also DNIs. We're not going to get those. Heard some funny DNI stories recently, though. Multiple instances of people teleporting back to their DNIs only to get absolutely obliterated when they arrive. Or having something funny happen. Was it Cater? Cater had a DNI set up in S7, teleported back to it, and a grunt immediately shot him and blew off his entire Sigix broadsword in one hit. Which was, that's pretty epic. That's like a perfect DNI story right there. Alright, anyway, we got two of them. We don't know which size it is, though. The other one's definitely small. Go Treads, kill FFF, and take his VCR and Core Stripper as main, trust me. Yeah, that's doable. We've got all the parts are here, honestly. But that's not something it's doable, but not something we're gonna do. We're going the long way here, through this, oh my god, corridor. Okay, all the way around. No, I not want to do that. We're gonna jump right over this guy. Well... Doesn't look like there's a CRM, though. Looks like there's no CRM. Alright, bomb trap info. We're still not quite done, though. Slashing weapon. Dang. Look at that. It's a broadsword. So yeah, there is no CRM. What are we going to do without a CRM then? It'll be no bullying out of control. Did we get trolled by CRM next to Space Buddy? What? Really? Way up. Oh, there's still a little bit of space up there. I guess it's not impossible. There's a room right here on the other side of the map. There's probably nothing in that room though. Probably. No, it's possible. It's entirely possible there's a thing right here. That's a room. That's a corner entrance to a square rectangular room here. So there's something there. I mean, the chances are getting pretty low that it's what we actually want. It's probably not even an artifact. We've already got a lot of artifact rooms. Look at all these artifact rooms. Can check with Wizmod. Yeah, let me give you the seat, Luigi. You can go do that. It's full of grunts. So far, yeah, it's only had been one patrol. I wonder where the other bots went, actually. All right, so the entrance. Oh wait, wait a minute. There's a whole section up here too. There's got to be the whole backside. We just haven't been able to get access to it yet. Maybe digging right from here. Also, I guess, anyway, so while we're here, do I want this? I probably do, huh? We could take off our data jack and nanosword and just take this. That sounds cool, huh? That's a research tier layout if true. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. It's not impossible. I can leave it here to grab on the way out. I mean, shouldn't it be something cool that I want now even? Actually, how heavy is it? I actually don't no idea how heavy it is, but I mean, I'm sure we could manage. It can't be so heavy that we can't carry it. But 10 mass, definitely heavier. But that's a lot of answers. Everybody knows it's 10 mass, except me. But yeah, technically we have plenty of spare for it. Well, okay, not plenty, but enough. I'm carrying Nova Cannon. Horseshoe R branch more than I would like. Oh, well, yeah, that's yeah, it definitely happens. Purely as a weapon and forget it was good armor. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about it as the armor. Not that we hopefully need it, but... Oh, wait, there's also a researcher right here. I was just about to whack this. This dude's sitting right here. All right, let's... oh, there's a hidden door. Oh, I gotta check this hidden door. I was probably just gonna go to the other room. No, it doesn't go to the other room. It goes... Oh, to a secret room. Which is nothing. Prototype flight unit. Well, it's a single slot. Something tells me it's... I don't know what... Nothing's telling me anything. All right, let's see. All right. I could probably just leave this here. Do I want this? I guess it's pretty good, huh? 50% EM resistance is kind of cool when you're getting annihilated by programmers. My gallery has 259 broadswords. But my inventory is kind of limited. Although technically, I mean, I don't know, got a lot of other flight stuff. We can throw one of these things away too. Especially, yeah, let's throw away. We'll pick this up. All right, our friend is up there, who's probably not. Yeah, he's not going to run over that bomb trap, right? Let's see. Anyway, I'm just trying to find out what this is in our inventory. Let's see, we've got component analysis and prototype flight units down there. If you didn't have him tell you about the trap, though, he happily would have. That is true. Not a great way to discover that either. Blow that whole door open. Experimental Q thruster is what that is, apparently. So yeah, I dropped a probably. I don't. Is that something people like? It's pretty damn fast. I think people... I don't remember what flight units people like and don't like. I'm going to keep it, though. VTOL. The XOS beating melee legs. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, I kind of want to grab this SB here, but I just got to do it without this researcher seeing me, which is not easy. I need to dig into this through. I guess I have to do it diagonally from up here, and not blow. Yeah, I just need to not hit the wrong wall. Friggin' engineer's gonna get in my way. Okay, well, he was in my way for a moment there. You would shoot straight down? Yeah, maybe. I didn't feel like shooting straight down. Alright, check it out. Now we have mega armor. What's our coverage look like now? 56% regenerating Sigix broadsword. Oh yeah. Alright, we're getting rid of our nano sword, which is actually pretty cool too. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. Sigix good sword. Alright, let's see. That's so I guess the idea is we want to head back north. And find out how to get. We'll find out what's on the north side. There's got to be stuff up there. I mean, well, it doesn't have to be. Technically, it might be empty. Well, that actually. Oh, that's right. There's the possibility that sometimes there's no connection from this side of the map to the north side. The only way to the north side is through the east, which is I find funny. Yeah. Okay. Let's go north and find out. Trolled by the dev. I'd be happy to get trolled myself too. Nanosword for follow-ups. Yeah, funny. Okay, yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, not surprising. Now my friend's gonna die, wherever he may be. Whoops. Yeah, let's not ram ourselves into the wall. Pull a Luigi here. We be digging. Here comes our friend. Programmers. Yumika says, I'm guessing 8. You think? Friggin' engineer here. Sigix broadsword is pretty cool. You're guessing 8. What if it's non-existent? Wow, that's pretty far. There's a lot of space up there, though. Tomas, hi, is the beta in the final state, or will there be 2 more years of development? I mean, you're asking for 1.0? I mean, 1.0, yeah, 1.0 is not ready to release. No. There's a lot more to do. There's all kinds of stuff coming. So, yeah, I'm not going to say anything about 1.0. Anytime now. I mean, remember it's called beta, but it's not really beta. How long am I gonna go in here? Holy crap. Okay, finally the programmers are here. They're gonna kill our friend now. Okay, I guess I need to deal with them. 1.0, there you go. Yeah, it's a 1.0 now. I do have a plan for releasing it. There's a possibility after like beta, I don't know, 19 or 20, I think. I have a schedule that I've put together recently for the coming betas, and it might be then. If it's not then it's gonna be several betas after that, probably. But it depends on other stuff too. But yeah, if anyone, it's kind of funny. Anyone who waits for actual 1.0, then they'll play like 1,000 hours to see everything. But I am quite curious how many people are actually waiting until it's out of early access specifically for that, which is kind of, I know some people are for sure, and I'm curious what portion of people that would actually be. And so I'd like to release it sometime this century, but it's definitely shouldn't be before Unchained, and so that's a ways off. I've got a few more, good 3 releases 2 releases before the Unchained, then 2 or 3 releases with Unchained, and the things after the Unchained that are planned. And yeah, anyway, I did put up a actual list on the last year 10 review if anyone wants to check that out. And that's, you can see that 1.0 is not on that list, but many other betas are on that list. So, want a solid sales bump 1.0? Yeah, yeah, sorta. There's considerations other than that, though. But well, actually, I mean, one of the main things that we had to have before 1.0 is the UI thing, which I kept putting off because I wanted it to not happen until 1.0 was closer to happening. So, but now we've got this already. So yeah, it could happen sooner because of that. But yeah, it'll be too many other EA games have a stain to the label for sure. Exactly, and so I think that's why most people would be wary. It's always been that way. Even when Cogmind first released, it was that way. So. It's been that way for many, many years. Pretty much the beginning of early access kind of has been like that. I mean, the existence of the whole concept. But yeah, it doesn't bother me. We've got anyway, we'll get to that later. Okay, so let's see. We've got programmers are incoming, and now I got to deal with the programmers. So. Let's do, let me check it. What have I got? All right, I think, so I can either do reaction control. Wait, how much is reaction control helping? 10%. Shoosh, that's pretty good. Let's, yeah, you can see our nice little modifiers here. I'm thinking, so I gotta remove something. I was thinking of actually removing the utility shielding. If only because we have the broadsword. It means our reaction control might be more likely to get hit, but I'd rather just not get hit. I'm doing that in order to attach this EM disruption field. What is this on here? Yeah, EM disruption. So we're gonna do utility shielding for EM disruption, and then head south and swap sensors. Oh, I completely forgot about sensors. You're right. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about sensors. That's a swapping thing. Now I get hit, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I am actually going to... changing my mind about what I want this guy to do. There we go. You stay over there. You die. You. Did you just hack my guy? Okay. First and only. He just rebooted. Mr. Bingsilin. Okay. So you're dead too. Good job dying, and that worked out pretty well. Oh yeah, no wonder I don't have any data because the sensors are off. Forgot about that. All right, so that was it. That's it. That's all you guys got. Okay, so it looks like, man, there's nothing to the north here, huh? Time for 1% fusing. Don't mind fusing. Dude, get out of the hole. Okay. The engineer's like, I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you here. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, engineer. Engineer forms the earth. We gotta love it, right? This is my hole, buddy. Okay, he's just gonna wait there. He's gonna ambush us. I'm amused. Anyway, I was gonna keep shooting up here, but to be honest, that's already pretty far. I'm not gonna actually go that far anyway, and it doesn't look like there might not be nothing up there. Maybe we'll try diagonal instead. We got time. And on the third day, the engineer forms the Earth, and it was good. Uh-huh. Really. All right, Mr. Engineer, get the out of my face here. All right, I think he's... yeah, I don't think we're going to find another way out of here. This is... well, bad news. Maybe we'll just go take the other one, huh? Let's just... maybe we'll take the pod and just, like, escape with him then? Because I don't see a CRM. Unless that's true. So the other option is the CRM could... there could be a CRM over here, right? I wouldn't be able to know what it is, though. Actually, it wouldn't matter, would it? And so there technically can be a CRM on the east side. Also, how do we get to the east side? Actually, what if we try and dig over here? Oh, shoot. CRM machine is always the same if it's on this map. Oh, it can't be over on in S7, though? I'm referring to if we go all the way. Could just cross over the intended way. Oh yeah, sure. It's just cross over the intended way. What, you mean go over here? Right, S7. Let's just go to S7, whatever. Just not fool around over here anymore. You just grab SW and stick them in it. Either one. All right, we'll do a vote in chat. What does everyone want to do? Do you want to grab the Physics Warrior and bring him with us and jump in, or do you want to go find a CRM and do it ourselves? Your choice. Go. I'm not going to run some voting thing or whatever. Everyone just tells you what they want to do. Physics Warrior or CRM. Both? I don't want to do both. Okay, technically, yeah, you can't do both. We can carry him around and then also do that. I guess that's sort of an option, but the thing is, if we're going to go CRM, taking the extra hits and risk and inventory space in order to also do Physics Warrior is kind of meh. I guess you can vote for both, but haven't seen this exoskeleton action, so CRM. Oh, really? Huh. Most people seem to be really interested in CRM. I mean, the Physics Warrior, throwing him in there, he's just going to die anyway, probably. Well, not necessarily, but we can run away since we're flight. All right, now we've got defenders down here. Great. Anyway, so let's head and see if we can find one in S7. We'll just use all the artifacts and look all around S7. Oh, great. Now there's hunters going that way. Oh, you know what they're doing? I bet those guys are leaving the map. We just gotta wait. Those were probably the ones who came to investigate the terminal, and now they're leaving. That is my guess. Because there's only two, right? Yeah, that's got to be it. So if we wait long enough, they'll leave the map. Bing Ceiling reports Obi-Wan's security level has lowered to 0. 5 grunts were... You didn't think the 5 grunts were investigating? Five grunts can't investigate, though. That's too big. 5 grunts isn't an investigation. Investigations are smaller. 5 grunts is a patrol. Oh, wait down here. How many grunts does it take to investigate a light bulb? Pretty sure that was just investigating. Investigation at this depth is 4 to 5 grunts? Seriously? Oh my god. Okay. Big investigation. Alright. Let's get past all these traps and head east. We shouldn't be spotted. But they're over there. Remember when allies used to step on traps? That sucked, huh? Even after I told them not to do it, they would still do it. Because they were doing it for different parts of from a different part of their AI. A patrol can't be 5 grunts on -2? Oh, really? Interesting. Wait, how is this finding CRM? We're finding CRM in S7. That's how it's finding CRM. Man, we gotta wait a while for these guys to go away. Great. Wait, what? Got a 1% corrupted and lost substantial. Man, I don't have any anti-corruption stuff. Shoot. Oh well. It's okay. We'll be survive. We'll be alive. The less guaranteed way. Yeah, I mean, we've already explored pretty much this entire map and seen a lot of the potential artifacts. Pretty sure it's not going to be up there. Might be, but it might not be. Man, now we're losing a bunch of data from this corruption. 1% corruption. All right, we got enough view here. We're going to keep moving forward here. 22. Ooh, check that guy out. Let's leave the map trolled by near SB. Near SB? Why would... Near SB? Why would it be down here? What do you mean? Missed something funny with the 1%? Well, just losing a bunch of data now from the 1%. Oh, Space Buddy. What? SB is not Space Buddy. It's SW. Sigic's broadsword is SB. All right. When saying 2 years, I meant for OB1 for 0.13? 0.10? I'm not sure what versioning you're referring to. 0.1, 0.13. I don't have... Oh, wait a minute. Do you mean beta 13? Yeah, I was just thinking that, Lara. Do you mean beta 10 and beta 13? Oh, no, I mean, if you're wondering about beta 13, beta 13 is releasing next week. Literally just 7 days. I mean, it's been out in it's been in development for a while. It would actually, and part of the reason that it's taking longer too is I switched gears midway. So I'm actually beta 14 and 15 are partially done, and I'm currently, and then I stopped to change beta 13's focus. So I actually had to block content from beta 13. Beta 13 has a bunch of things that have been finished but are blocked from the game because they're not 100% integrated yet. So right now I've got parts of 13, 14, and 15 done, but 13 now is all done. So it's going to release next week. Okay, so I think I was planning on letting this operator get shot at just to slow this guy down. Alrighty. Nope, that's not the right way. Actually, it's not very likely he'll go east, is it? Alright. I would think I'll just ignore that. I'm not gonna get shot anyway, right? Right? I don't know where to speed up. Yep. There we go. Hello. Okay, let's go. Oh shoot, they're still up ahead a little bit. I already fixed that, Lyra. Yeah, that's again. I'm playing an older build. This is, if you meant in right here, I am playing an older build. I fixed all that stuff. This is a build from, this is the build that I released publicly, but the new build I've got, which fixes everything and makes even some more adjustments, and including also fixing the melee follow-up, of course, and all the other stuff that's been reported. Basically, all known bugs in the pre-release have been fixed, but I couldn't play it for this stream because it breaks the saves, and I wanted to continue this run, so I'm using the older build, which gives us the new layout, but has some issues. But yeah, actually, if you look there, oh no, it's because I can see him now. It's if we only see him by sensors, it'll be wrong though. So the enemies are still to the ahead of us, unfortunately. I didn't wait long enough. There he is, right there. All right, I'm gonna have to watch the range on these guys. Actually, they don't have any visual sensors though, so. That's kind of sucks though. I could have waited longer. Okay, there went our friend. So yeah, see there? If you see there, the fortress, see his sensors? It looks funky, right? He's all cut up into pieces and sticking over there. That's one of the things I had to fix. It's funny seeing him like that. But there he is in even funkier looking pieces. You can see him down there at the bottom. Thanks, youngster. See you later. But yeah, the sensor off-screen thing was not actually fully implemented yet. I just left it so that it treats each piece separately, but the on-screen, the visual FOV version worked fine. But anyway, yeah, I actually redid that just yesterday. Well, didn't read it, I added more support for that. Stuck behind someone on the sidewalk and there's no room to bypass them. Yeah, it sucks, huh? Now there's this dude back here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna leave though. As long as they leave quickly. Get out of here. Oh, come on. I'm having to wait. I'm waiting here. I'm gonna get shot from behind in a moment though. Not sure if that actually helped. They don't leave through that exit? Oh, that would be a problem then. Might just have to run through there. Oh, shoot. Our freaking broadsword got hit, too. That could be a problem with this dude hitting our broadsword so many times. This is what CLD prop is for. Yeah, I guess that's true. And also we have some in here. See, let me see here. What we got in here. 7, 14, 2. Yeah, technically we could swap 1 and speed up. We have no real armor on? Yeah, we have no real armor. Yeah, this is going to be a tougher escape here. Alright. Okay, what do we got here sport-wise? What do we get here? Plus 13 heat per move, fast 19. That's pretty good. And avoidance will increase. Yeah, that'll help. Okay. Yeah, now we're cooking. Cooking literally. It's going to be pretty hot. I don't have any cooling, so. Let's see, 1 second. Oh, shoot, those moved. 16. Negative 17 to plus 13. Yeah. Big swing. Let's see. Go. All right, we're just going to go. 42. 20. Yeah, it's okay. What do we got? 76%. Hey guys, how you going? -1 on energy, not bad. Overall, pretty good. Broadsword will survive. There we go. Oh, does that not count the ambient -20? Maybe not. Okay, let's get out of here. Not sure. That's a good question. It might not. Oh, we should look into that even. Make a note of that. Look at after the stream. It's quite likely that is not actually included. At least it seems it, because it's probably basing the calculations purely on your capabilities. Ambient heat was added later, and yeah, no one's mentioned that before. There we go. But yeah, I was thinking we should have heated up because of that. Okay, so we're now fine. I could wait here a little while. I could say, I guess it won't matter too much. Well, no, it is a branch. I was gonna say I should let our broadsword heal up a bit here. These fools still trying to catch up here. Alright. Now, we try to find CRM. So far, modal interface is doing fine. Advanced remote data jack. Alright, got friggin' 1% corruption. It'd be nice to get rid of that. It's true. We are a little hot with this setup. That's why I didn't have the cooled propulsion on earlier. I'm gonna have to take that off, I guess. Which would suck if we then suddenly meet something, but yeah, I don't have enough cooling on this build. But yeah, I'll have to go back to our earlier setup, which is, again, yeah, that's why I didn't have that on earlier. Okay, wait, what was that? Component analysis. Oh, it changed from -15 to 5, so it does count for ambient. Light quantum reactor. +1 mass, +2 energy. Don't exactly need the energy, but we could replace our current reactor, actually. It would give us the extra integrity. Alien artifact. Alright. Another alien artifact. What is this? What if it's NEM? That'd be exciting, huh? I guess we can just eat this. Or find out what this is. Utility. Exciting. Oh, there's no one in this room. It's empty. Oh, NEM is guarded only. Oh, that's right. It's to protect against the guarded. So we can just eat this and find out what it is. Nom. Yes. Here we go. Let's see. What have I got here? Okay. Let's drop... Could it be a waste of a redistributor? Oh, that's true. That's an integrated dissipator. Damn. Well, now we've got our own ambient cooling. Okay, so there's a watcher to the south. Let's circle around down here. Not much going on there. Just watcher to the south. More rooms. There's a sentry there. What's that sentry doing? Oh, jammed by this guy again. Need this guy to, like... He's moving too slow, otherwise I want to kill him. Who's watching the watcher, right? Alright, I'm gonna go around this way. Wait, we have 1% corruption. Oh, there's a medium armor plating. I'd have to take something off. It's fine. It's fine until I accidentally attack something. Medium armor. Medium armor would actually be kind of nice, huh? Actually, wait. I don't have the mass for that. Is that mass 7? Yeah, I can't actually support that. What do we got mass-wise? I'm running a very low mass build here. Yeah. I'd have to drop one. I'd have to drop down like an engine. Well, okay. The Nova Cannon is the reason. It's because we've got this digging Nova Cannon. Whoops. But I got nothing else to take that off for. Still carrying this. Armor while flying would be bad? What do you mean, Tomas? Being overweight would be bad. We want armor. We have the Sigix broadsword. That's right now our only armor, though, which is bad because it's also our only main weapon. So, yeah, normally you'd want a piece of armor. It's kind of nice, right? Right now our coverage situation looks very bad. X-wing students hopefully doesn't matter much. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's right. No, I mean we can ignore it for now. It just happened to be here, so I was considering it. All right. Look at Jammer. I don't care about this guy. I'm going to go kill this guy. You are going. Maybe spot it. God damn it! I was about to go straight for that guy and annihilate him. Fine, I'll wait. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, come on. I have a jammer, but those friggin' researchers are in this corridor. Anyway, plenty of backup props okay instead of armor too? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that the main other situation that we went armor for is more or less the prop. But I also don't like the fact that we also, our broadswords would take a lot of the damage, but I mean, this regenerates anyway. Alright, I want to kill this guy, but I can't, so I'm gonna just push forward anyway. Stay jammed here. Advanced terrain scan processor, just watch me misfire. Oh, there's an enemy to the southeast. I don't think there's a way to the south. Nope. Too far. There are enemies to the east, though. Oh, shoot. Just got spotted. Okay. Think I'm gonna bomb these guys? Only one saw me? That's true, only one did. And he's in jamming range too, isn't he? He's in jamming range. So if I pull back, I don't actually have to use the bomb, I just have to kill one swarmer. But if it's the leader, then all the others are gonna follow him anyway, unless he dies before they get around the corner. And now there's a researcher here too. There's researchers, that's a little bit of a problem. Alright, let me think. Maybe I'll just cut them all down in a doorway. The researchers are a bit of a problem. Blow up the researchers too, they're annoying. I think I cut them down on the doorway here. Wait, is that researcher gonna see me? Oh, this is bad. It's gonna be pretty dangerous. I hope there's no researcher right outside. He's right outside. Crap. And I can't hit from either side of the doorway. There's a researcher on both sides. Oh god. Dudes, why you gotta be annoying like that? All right, so the other swarmers at least don't know I'm here. Well, no, the main hope is that this is the only swarmer. It's possible. If this was the leader, it's not the only swarmer. If he was not the leader, we dragged a different one. Retreat to a corner and smart bomb. I don't like that idea. That seems like take a lot of damage idea. What I want to do is find out if the other swarmers are coming. Let's see. I'm gonna move north. All right, friggin' other researchers right there. It's amazing how awkward that is. Anyway, it looks like the others did not follow, which means we don't need a smart bomb. We got one guy. That's it. So I can pull backwards, safely wait for him right here, and he's gonna go the other way because of course he's going to. Then I'm going to kill him. We'll try to kill him. There we go. He's dead. Okay. Oh wow, that could have been a bad room. I need to get out of this room. It's full of bombs. Okay, now. All right, so all we did was drag one. Look at these perfectly positioned researchers. They're like, no door strats for you. Anyway, so yeah, that's the end of that. Okay, there's swarmers are still over there, but at least we dragged one. I was afraid that they were headed west. If that group was headed west, that might have been the leader. And if it was the leader, then even if they didn't see, they're going to still follow their leader and head over here. But apparently we dragged one of the guys from the rear. So now now I'd like to go around the corner, but I also am being jammed. So let's find out what's on this. Actually, Trojan track would be nice here right now, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. Okay, what else can we do here? Let's do terminal index, direct hack. 23 terminals. Okay, let's do, it's direct, so we'll just do zone layout. Okay, never mind, we're done here. All right, Trojan track is not showing anything. Oh, this is a level 1 terminal. What's the range on Trojan track? Does it tell you in here? No. Maybe it should. I should add that information here. We'll add that. So that you can know the actual range by examining this, because they are different. Radius 6? Okay. Radius 6. Anyway, that'll tell you on the info later. I'll add that so that it tells you all of them. But yeah, it's only 6, so that won't really tell us much in this case. It's only going to get the corner here, which is going to be useful. It'll get this whole corner, but it's not what I needed to know. What I need to know exactly how far away these guys were. They might still be close enough that they could spot us. That's what I really wanted to know. There he is. Okay. They're actually all still within range. The annoying thing is this. Jam this guy to the north. He's still trying to alert that guy. Yeah, I didn't realize he was about out of our jamming range, and he's right close to an enemy up there. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh my god. Okay, he's still in range though. All right. He can't get rid of him though because of the researchers. We're just kind of stuck here for a moment. I could just wait. We'll see what happens. Or the other option is it's possible to use the Nova Cannon to dig south, which might get us into this room, which is kind of where we want to go. That's maybe something we could do in the meantime. Gotta be careful though, because dig northeast? What do you mean dig northeast? There's also, we can get through there, yeah. Dig through this room to go that way. But the swarmers are here. I'd rather hang to the outside of the map than the inside. So I think for here, what we want to do is fire. Oh, all the way down here. I can get my sensors back too. All right, just fire straight south from here. Ping, and try not to blow the walls out. Oh, okay. There's another group down there. Is that guy to the north moving now? I think he just got alerted, huh? No, okay. Never mind. It's just because I got my sensor data back. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's guys to... Oh, shoot. All right. So these guys are coming west. This is actually bad. And these guys are down here, so we don't want to go south anymore. It looks like we might want to go through the middle and go north. We need to get out of here, I think. Q hit the wall to the right. That's what I was worried about. That's also why I moved south, just in case. Yeah, the enemies are coming south, so let's get out of there. Keep jamming that dude. Good. All right, yeah, time to get out of there. Okay, now we're in a safer area. So yeah, that was a safer way to go. Originally, I wanted to go the other way, but all right, let's do a botnet because botnets are good. And then we could find the exact exit point if we want to. Try to anyway. I mean, I know more or less where it generally is going to be, but we've got to, it helps to know where it is exactly. All right, so I want to go south as well, but I can't exit directly south out yet. These guys are a little close. I'll have to wait until they get out of range before I head south. But it would be nice, actually, to be able to check this south area before leaving. Another group to the east. All right, what actually we can see? What else is out here? Okay. Got a Trojan out. Could just go north and head through, but we need the CRM though still, which means ideally we want to explore this south area before heading to the north area. Checking the exact range to the far west side of this corridor. I'm gonna first go east here. Nothing. Okay. Some terrain scanning would help a little. Oh shoot, there's a researcher there. Good morning. There's a door there. I should check what's in that room too, I guess. That's right, forgot about that room. Nothing. Okay. Don't know what these swarmers are after. Just doing a slow patrol. So there's 2 rooms to the southwest, or 1 big room. It looks like it might be nothing, actually, though. That room. But it can't get over there. Also, there's grunts inside. I think we might just skip that room. Makes more sense. South room could be a connector. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean... Can't get over to that room either. It looks like there's more space even further down here though. We got terminal info. I guess you get to east and go south. Try that. But yeah, the 2. Oh shoot, and there's that there. All right, let's just go through this room. Yeah, this is a good way to circle around. Locate some traps. Put out our second botnet. Prototype very hauler manifests. I don't care about that. No reprogram. Hey, P4KM. First time catching a stream? Ah, good timing then. Still got another hour or two at least. Currently looking for something in particular? Yeah, we're looking for a CRM. Let's see. Recall extermination. What if I didn't leave this active for recall extermination? There we go. Got a nice little map comment. Comment mode. For anyone who did not know, you can actually leave map comments. Map comments good. I pretty much never use map comments, but in this particular case, we're leaving some useful thing here, so might as well. Plus, it's nice to show off features. Okay. All right, so we can now head south and check these back terminals. And oh, there's a plague to the east. 19. Advanced data jack. You mark heavies. There's only so many heavies per map, so I tend to remember those pretty easily and then circumvent them for sure. Oh shoot. There's a grunt over here. This grunt, there's a good chance it's just guarding this conveyor here. Sounds like we're in some fantasy setting. Yeah, there's a plague to the east. Right. We're getting a little pincered here. Okay, no, there's two to the left. Anyway, we'll see how many there are. Also, I don't know exactly what kind of sentry that is. I'm gonna move north just in case. Beware of trolls. Yeah, seriously. All right, I'm pretty sure those guys are those guys are escorting this, which means they're not gonna go anywhere. There's two terminals over there. Anyway, in case we get an X-term, yeah, might recall it from there. All right, looks like we can head west through the room. Basically, we're dodging as much as we can. Oh shoot, friggin' Watcher's back. He's coming. You know, I'd like to take him out, but I don't know if I can do that. Biometal leg, improved hacking suite. Oh wow, it's a hacking upgrade, look at that. Here's the troll. Grant's now guaranteed to head north. Yeah, probably. Alright, so we can increase our hacking power by a whole 2%. I don't, unless I wanted to actually put on another one, but kind of need the slots. I'm not like a mega hacker, so I'm just gonna replace our hacking suite here. Okay, so I'd like to continue traveling here, but I can't do that while jammed. I'm gonna wait for the Watcher to leave. All right, there he is. I just want to make sure we can go west without getting spotted. All right. Dude, go away. All right, shoot. I want to go west through here because there's clearly a room. There's a bunch of rooms. We're basically surrounded by patrols. There's no way I can get into any of these rooms. What we could do is at least look in them. There we go. That's what I needed, is to prove there's nothing in there. There's nothing in that room. All right. This is a little further. Whoa. About to get spotted. Shoot. Where's an engineer when you need one? Smart bomb the stuffing out of them. Label up. I don't want to smart bomb anything. I'm trying to be like a flight player. All right. Now I can see what's down there. I really want an engineer to fix this wall. You know, where are they when you need them? Okay. Why do you have a smart bomb then? For when we have to smart bomb them. Not when we want to. Why carry it when you don't want to use it? If there's no reason to use it, why use it, right? Okay, so so we get 2 terminals to the south and maybe another room or 2 down there, but I don't see that working in our favor. So I guess you have to smart bomb them now so you can avoid having to avoid having to do it in a worse situation later, right? Consider don't be smart, just bomb them. That's what I would do with a fusion bomb. Don't be smart, just bomb them. Heat. What the heck is going on with our heat? Oh, did we get a heat spike? No. Where the hell did our heat come from? What? Did we get a heat spike? There was an energy discharge. Oh, the Nova Cannon. Right. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just being an idiot. Okay, sure. Big Nova Cannon. Thermal beam hot. Yeah, that's right. We have no heat sinks, and I'm running friggin' Nova Cannon here. Enhanced Nova Cannon even. That's hot. Yes. Completely forgot about that. I've been using this digging cannon. Wi-Fi is hot. I thought there was something else I forgot about. I thought my first reaction would be, you know, a heat spike from 1% corruption, but no, that wasn't it. Friggin' watcher here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to forgo the bottom for now. We can just leave and head north and explore what all this other stuff is. It doesn't look like we're gonna find a CRM out here though. Is it possible for a CRM to be inside the other area? Oh, these guys are about to finally leave. Keeps pulling the trigger. Why are my fingers melting? I ain't gonna wait for these guys then. Watcher, man. Alright, I'll wait from over here then. But the thing is, if I wait too long, they're all going to be out here, and then I have to wait forever to get out of this area. If I go now, I can leave. You know, I kind of want to go now. If I wait, I would say if I wait for these guys, they're headed east. If I wait, we can check out what's in this room and the terminal. It's a loaded hauler, might be goodies. Yeah, that's true. I didn't do manifest. I guess I could have done that. I could still do that technically here. Or we can do it in this terminal down here. I think we'll head east instead. I don't think I can actually kill that guy without being noticed. Oh. Well, that's exciting. Oh, that's exciting too. Uh-oh. Perfect time for an IFF burst. Yeah, this whole area, we're like completely surrounded here. This is, well, this is flight, right? Okay, it's not something you can, it's not that bad. The main problem is this researcher to the east. I'd like to go over there and take out the operator, but I can't. And you know that behemoth, there's a good chance that this is a giant open room here, and he's just sitting in the wall over there. So this whole area actually seems kind of complicated. I don't think we're gonna, man, I'm gonna say not find us here. We can go all the way back through the middle and circle around to the top section. I guess that would work. Whoops, I zoomed. Uh-oh, we've zoomed in. I don't really need to zoom, although we can show the zoom. This is zooming when you're in the Modal UI. It's mega large, right? Yes, being jammed again. Is there mega small? There's always mega small. Oh, whoa, what was that? Wait. Oh, that's because of the copy. That's interesting. It moves when you open this, it moves the screen a little bit to the south. That's kind of a side effect of the height and the fact that it's copied. It's kind of funny. I'm not going to do anything about that in particular, though. Why is the one swarmer not on a blinking background? I don't know which swarmer, but one swarmer. There's two swarmers. Let's see. Is there a mini map? Yes, here's the mini map. You zoom out. Don't run into the swarmers to the left. Oh, I know. I was totally remembering that. I wasn't planning on going to the left. I was actually going to cut up through the middle here. Zoomed in. But now is not a good time to be zoomed in. So I'm going to head this way. And then this way. This way. This way. I really want to kill that guy. You are so lucky you're still alive. Okay, and then I go this way. Alright. Now we got our sensor data back and everything. There's an artifact room up there. Up where? Are we looking somewhere over here? I mean, we know this one. We already checked that one out. But yeah, we're headed up here to the north side, just where there's less enemies. There's a lot of stuff in the south on this map, so let's get out of here. Oh, behind the swarmers. Oh, yeah. I'm not going over there, though. Alright, let's just go all the way back north. 1%. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta peek through the door. I'm not gonna get any closer there. No misfire. We can jam this guy. Nothing. Afraid to use the smart bomb, can't go that way. Not afraid, just don't think we need to. Oh, shh. Okay, now we got some programmers. Oh, now I'm far away from my terminal I was gonna use. There's other terminals, though. Oof. Damn. There's oh, there it is, direct hack. Oh, no, missed it. Oh, 38%. Bah. It's not really worth getting traced for that. It'd be kind of dumb, right? Alright, yeah, now there's a sentry here, too. Also, there's an operator to the north, sentry up there. It looks like there's nothing else out here in these rooms either. So, looks like there's one more artifact room to the south. Now there's a sentry here, which I won't be able to shake if he sees me. We might... I guess I could just kill him. You know, that's what flight does, right? Alright. Is it not? I mean, it's not... There's already plenty of enemies on the floor, Tomaz. It's not really worth getting more of them out here. Why? We are not... where this is a fight build. We're not like a fighter build. So... you kind of want to not fight a lot. Otherwise, you get beat up. Fight the fights you absolutely have to. Trying to make extra fights to fight. So I could try to use this to recall. That seems extra hard. Why not try to recall? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because we're going to get traced. If I try to recall anymore, I get traced. I just tried recall. Whoops. If you saw, I just tried to recall, but if I do one more, we'll get traced. So if you fail, you end up with both a investigation and programmers. If you succeed, then you end up with programmers, no programmers, but you still have an investigation. So no matter what, there will be enemies coming. So I might as well at least deal with the threats we know we have. Anyway, I don't really want to mess with that terminal. Okay, looks... I don't want to mess with that sentry either. Kind of funny. Can not worry about that dude. Alright, so we're going to have to engage these programmers, it looks like. Because I can't get down to the other one. I also can't get out of this area. Looks like... I kind of want to make it to the central areas, basically. Just this area down here. That's where we want to go. I'm not too worried about the programmers. We'll just hack them to pieces, I guess. But just gotta make sure we do it in the right spot. Yeah, captains, that's an idea. I like that idea. Trying to sneak attack the sentry to the southeast might be the least bad option. You're right. It might be. We'll kill him pretty quick anyway. Alright, we'll try to get this guy. Because one hit could just absolutely obliterate him. Oh, but I guess I'll leave my sensors on. Oh, he saw me first. Sensors are kind of essential, so I did take those off. Can I hit this guy? I'm not an actual melee fighter. Die! Thank you. Yeah, you can sneak attack from the front. I mean, you can sneak attack from any direction. Sneak attack doesn't mean you're not in front of them. It means that they didn't expect it. So you can sneak attack anyone who doesn't... Wow, heavy armor. So you can sneak attack anyone who doesn't or isn't aware of you, and it takes them a moment to be aware. So well, at least we got some matter up. He did not hit our broadsword, though. He hit our thruster array. I want to watch, but I'm about to take on Doko. Doko is more important. Yeah, be careful. A squared. I'm never aware of anything. All right, let's put back on our sensors here, and oh, here they come. There they are. Found them. There's 3 of them, and there's 3 of them. Okay, let's. So yeah, and I'd like to fight them in the doorway, but if I do that, I'd have to leave jamming on, and I'd have to hope that... Shoot. Yes, now we're suddenly aware. Let me see. We move at 30. I can technically pull back anywhere I want. EM disruption. Oh, definitely going to need that when it comes. Grab the armor. That's kind of a funny idea. Put on the armor for it. I mean, what, mass 15? I can't actually use it, but... I can't really use the armor. I'd have to pull off all the other stuff. Just to fight with? Yeah, but I'd have to... I mean, that would force me to fight from a disadvantageous position where everyone's attacking me at once. So it doesn't seem to actually work in our favor. Can you flee to the right and try to hide? No. We're not going to hide. I mean, we can't hide from these 3 guys. It's just a question of, yeah, you know, we're going to fight the... fight them so that basically the swarmers don't join in. We ain't got a jammer, so they won't, but let me think. Another thing we can do is actually if we push forward and kill the first programmer, we might not have to fight any of the other ones because we have a jammer. So fighting from the doorway has that one advantage. If you can kill the first programmer immediately, and then you can retreat, and then that's it. No more. Kind of like that idea. There's not enough time to grab the armor and make it back to the door. The programmers are going to come through the door first. They're going to be here in barely any time at all. Is there even enough time? There is barely enough time for us to get to the door first. Yeah, I know. Progs aren't scary with SB's armor. So I think I'd like to just charge the door. What I'd be kind of afraid of is that the first programmer will make it through the door before I even get to the door. If I make it to the door, it's 4 moves, 1, 2, 3. I think we might tie him to the door, and then even then, I still don't have time to switch on my damage. Let's try it. No, hey, they're not moving. Okay, there we go. Oh no, that's just because my sensors are slow. Forgot about that. Oh shoot! Oh wait, what's the range? There's a researcher coming into the room. Friggin' researcher! He just came in. I was gonna kill this guy in the doorway. He's gonna see me. The researcher can see from there. He's got just enough range to see through that doorway. Very cursed. Very cursed. That was so close. All right. Yeah, he can barely see right to this door entrance. So, Mr. Megatroll here, I am going to... I guess we'll get ready to get attacked then. Let's put on... let me see what I got. Oh, I already took that off. All right. Let's swap this for the disruption field. Let's see. Can I attack? Yeah. The researcher can see me from there. Friggin' A. This was going to be perfect. See, right, if there was no researcher, if that didn't happen, and right now I swing at this guy and kill him, we're okay. We're basically get away from for free. So, we'd have to pull back. If we pull back, yeah, the terminals will start to block. The problem is that means we do have to face the other guys, and also we're gonna get shot like that. All right, now if we pulls forward, now I can attack him, but his friends are gonna show up. There they are. Crap, I can't even get to that guy's time. God damn it. Ah, they blew up the machine, so now you can see me. You couldn't see me a second ago. Can you guys not blow up the machine, maybe? Oh, his terminal got destroyed. That's good. Can you guys, like, die? Shoot. Oh, now I can't get... Oh, the too many machines got destroyed. Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn. That sucks. Okay, bad. Friggin'... Oh, that researcher ruined everything. I love researchers. Yeah, I know the North Room has a sentry. Otherwise, I would be headed to the North Room. Would have headed there in the middle of this. South has swarmers. North has sentry. Northwest has the researcher and the corridor. It's pretty far. Good dodge and it can outrun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about outrun. I'm not going to outrun him permanently, probably. Should really take him out. There's a lot of guys. Plus, if you run from stuff like this, it's, all the way to the west area, meh. Sadly, I didn't kill this guy yet, which is a problem. I should have really killed him. Well, I'm not really an actual fighter here, so... Let's see what we got. I guess we're going to go... Run away. Friggin' A. At least when we're getting shot at. We also have 2 teleports? That is true. 2. Exactly. Anyway, we can definitely outrun these guys. Too bad I couldn't take more of that out. Alright, the damage resistance was helpful. Alright, the other thing we need to worry about now is the fact that I have no sensors on. I guess we can just try and take them out up here. Or retreat long enough. I don't know what their memory is. We should be safe over here, though. Now I'm wondering if the situation in the south has changed. We can actually make it to those rooms. Actually, I mean, while we're down here, maybe we can go that way. It seems kind of dangerous. I don't want to go further than here, actually. We're at 5% corruption now. Ooh, that's more dangerous researcher range. Shoot. I thought I could make it to this door first. I can't. Because there's this guy to the north. He's straggler. Did he lose? He must... Did I knock off his propulsion or something? Yeah, I destroyed one of his propulsion, so he's slower than his friends. Anyway, I was trying to get through this door so that because he's going to keep going west. Actually, he might be coming straight for us anyway. Alright, they're still gonna come. Alright, didn't quite make it. Mainly because I took off this guy's prop. He went around to the northeast. Light antimatter. Looking for an extra power source because one of ours got damaged. Alright, anyway, episode is pretty much done with. I'm kind of curious about going back south now, since a lot has changed. I should probably just wait and kill this last guy, though. You're dead. One issue though is that we now have more corruption. Which means, shoot, there's still swarmers. There's a group of swarmers down here. Alright, never mind then. Okay, go back, I guess. There's a sentry in that room. I guess we can try the central east again then. Swarmers doing what? Okay, they're going north. Oh yeah, the Trojan track, we can see that at work down there. That's that same group. They just seem to have a smaller patrol route there in the corner. But yeah, now we can investigate this AA just to the east here. I just need to get through the wall. We'll do that with a Nova cannon here. At the southern edge, it looks like is probably an idea. Just watch me misfire. Ah, integrated reactor. Doesn't hurt. Well, now we have more energy. I guess I don't have to worry quite as much about losing our other power source there. Okay. I actually haven't hit that terminal yet either. And then we can go east, and there's more over here. Huh, yeah. A lot of terminals out there in that open hall area. Ooh, really now? Okay, let's go this way. Wow, security level 1. Botnet enabled success. I think we're pretty much, we've already got 2 Trojans out, so 2 botnets, I mean. It's also that hauler with escorts. That's true, we can find out what that is. I don't know if I need to do anything else here, actually. Alright, what do we got out here? There's Centrium medium armor plating, Vibroblade cooled impulse thruster. 4 of them with the escort. Oh. That's the double escort. The one down there was 2 escorts, right? That guy's got focal shields and biometal legs. Trojan reprogram. Oh, that would be pretty funny here, wouldn't it? I don't know about awesome, but all right. Anyway, so yeah, there's a single escort. The one escort conveyor out here would have impulse thrusters. That's it. Okay, so let's see. Wait a minute. If it gets rid of the local swarmers, reprogrammed for Tiamat bomb traps. Oh, that's going to be kind of insane. Unfortunately, you're not usually around to see the results of that. Okay, man, level 1 terminal. I should maybe save it and get rid of programmers with it. Another one option, right? And Tiamat's an unaware like peanut butter and jelly. This is a really nice terminal. Alright, there's a watcher around the corner too. So this one now has a bunch of stuff on it. That's good. Alright, recall a good terminal. Yeah. I was just going to put something even more generic like good terminal, but I was like, what? Okay, so actually, you know what? It's probably going to take out a watcher. His bomb traps. And hopefully a researcher along with it. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind. Can I kill this guy? You're not being covered by anyone. Oh, shoot. There's a guy to the east. Oh, wait, he's out of range. You're dead. You are dead. Finally killed a watcher. Oh, here it is. This conveyor is the one that's carrying the impulse thrusters. Might set off a researcher. Oh, Does it? Would it even set off a researcher though? I mean, by if it gets hit or destroys them, do they do that as soon as they take damage? They switch. If so, then yeah, that would be. If it doesn't kill them anyway. Okay, there's the garrison. Huh. Oh, if they get hit, they get mad? Yeah, I don't recall. I spend very little time in these branches. Oh, friggin' A. Alright, so this sentry is not a problem. This is more of a problem, actually. Oh, this is 2 escorts. Oh, this is the double escort one. It moved up here. I haven't seen the single escort one then. Alright, so we found that. I guess... I'd like to dig north, but can't actually tell if there's anything up there. I'm going to wait here for just a second, see what these guys are doing. Alright, looks like they're moving north, unfortunately. This group to the east is headed north. Shoot. This is a pretty decently tough section 7. That's all. And it looks like, yeah, there's at least there's 2 ways to the east though. South one might be easier. Could we go south? Yeah, I don't know. Quarter is about to explode from the Watcher. Yeah, the quarter to our west is about to explode. This is true. Shoot. At least the Watcher, this other Watcher, I killed him so I can actually see what's up ahead. That's good. And there's a garrison right to the east. So if anybody's going to come, shoot, they're going to come right from that garrison. I want to bolt to the east, but we'll be spotted by these grunts to the south. Can't really tell which way I should go here. It's all bad. Let's go rift and CRM isn't working out. I wonder if we could dig around through the north. Oh, there's a sentry into the north, but I was going to say dig from that north room to the east. I'll go back west a little bit here. Alright, there's the Watcher. He's definitely going to come this way then. $16.2. Let's find out if there's anything in this direction. I doubt it, but we're just finding out. Okay, now he can see us. I just want to see if there's anything back there. Not too late, never too late to riff. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. We're in section 7, man. Layout's exciting. I'm kind of now waiting because the Watcher's going to blow these traps. Now he's gone. Where'd the Watcher go? He left? He turned around. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Alright, we can go south again. I'm going to go south. Find out if we can go through the middle now. Alright, being jammed. That's fine. Oh, yeah, there's that guy in here. Alright, I'm going to open this wall here. See what happens. Shoot. Okay, let's open this wall. That's a lot of terminals down there, man. Wow. And that behemoth is just sitting open in that room, yeah. As I expected. Okay. Ooh. I don't want to get caved in on, but if I shoot... I can't shoot that terminal. Well, oh, it's blocked. So close. I'd have to shoot twice. Detonate? I don't get it. What are we detonating? Step out and do it? Oh, you're right. I could maybe step out and do it. That's true. Let's step out and do it. Let's see what happens. It was blocked there, so it won't be blocked here, probably. Yep, there we go. This might not be his terminal, but it might be. Boom! Or I can miss. Yep, that was his terminal. Okay. Too bad I don't have any, like... Imagine having the wolf hack or something. Man, I don't have anything to deal with this guy. Yeah, at least I got rid of that. There's enough enemies on this map. Okay. Freaking A. Wait, is those guys coming south now? It's the main thing is these guys here, actually. That's like the whole reason I came back down here. Yeah, it's pretty interesting though, seeing how everything's moving. What are they doing? It looks like they might be headed south again. Where's that hauler going? Alright, a hauler's coming south. Alright, we can go north again. Oh! What do we have here? Oh, whoa. What is this hunter doing now? Oh shoot, they're coming this way. Hauler gets paid by the hour. I'm glad I know where that hunter's coming down here. He's coming in through this way. I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, this is really close. This is a little too close. I want to head north. What if I don't make it? I want to go straight north. Let's try it. Oh, go, go, go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I made it. Whew. Okay. All right. I was hoping that one of these hunters would step right there because that's a hidden door. He'd open the door. All right, now we can make it east. Okay. Now we find out what's in this room. Finally. Better not. Okay, still waiting for a misfire, huh? Okay, I need to seal this garrison. Would be nice. Getting far away from my other stuff. Crap. What a waste. Alright, we have access to new rooms. And another integrated reactor. And that's it. I can't shoot him from here, can I? No. I have to get it from outside. Now, oh, there's a researcher outside too. Oh, did not see that. Cloaking definitely. Oh, cloaking. Was that not? Yeah, there's cloaking device over there. Oh yeah, cloaking is nice. Cloaking is good. Advanced cloaking even. I like being cloaked. I'm gonna have to drop this smart bomb. Just kidding. Maybe you can do it from the scanalyzer room. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's probably the best option, and I do want it. So let's go back over there. Junk Q thruster. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I can drop that one. Sure. I wonder if I should grab it first before things go south, just in case. I think that's just in case. It's a good idea. Cloaking device. All right, let's go back west, just in case, because I was kind of close. Don't want to go off and accidentally do something bad. How am I gonna get this from in here? I gotta do it. What kind of angle do I need? If I step backward, I guess it'll work fine. Quarantine pod. I just need to get further back away from the wall at this exact depth, actually. I think I should be able to get in through here. Yeah, it should be out of sight. There we go. Everyone's waiting for me to misfire. I just know it. I'm waiting for me to misfire. You can drop the smart bomb since we'll use it. Never. It's an emergency thing. We would definitely use it if an entire group of swarmers saw me and I was in the open. That's when we'll use it. But yeah, it's getting closer to being something I might want to drop. Especially if we could find some, if we find better stuff. I'm open to dropping it. All right, time to head east now. Misfire, 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 misfire. 5% corruption. Actually, it'd be nice to get rid of that, huh? Then you wouldn't use it because it'd be like, oh, it'll take too long to put on. No, it's pretty easy to put on. Just drop. We'd have to drop just drop the broadsword and slap it on. It works easy. Whoa, whole access to a new area. Alien artifact. Double slot. What's this thing? And again, you don't have to open the info. It's right there. It's going to be ×2, but so this is going to be a. Well, this no, it can't be meant. Wait, what? What was this again? The utility double slot. It's going to be something we can't use, huh? That's right. He's so dedicated to his research that. Yeah, walls melting doesn't bother him. Oh, that's could it be that? You're right. Guess we should find out what it is. Microwin drive, right? Yeah, I know what microwin is. I'd have to actually be able to put it on here. Let's see. Let's drop some other stuff real quick. And the micro warp drive. Well then, that's gonna change some stuff, maybe. I kind of liked slinking around, but they're paying me to report robots shooting where I can see them, not walls that suddenly disappear. If it was truly a micro warp drive, it would be one slot. Yeah. All right. Well, we've got plenty of core to use that. You'd hate to see how many slots the warp drive is. That would be pretty funny. So first we get the L cannon, and then the warp drive, right? Eventually you can actually become the Tor, right? You just get all the parts and leave the planet as the Tor. Warp drive is next, but you need, like, 10 utility slots for that one. Oyunko likes that idea. All right, that's nice. Anyway, we'll keep that in our pocket. That's useful. We do have the matter drive. That's true. You can get the matter drive as well. Then, if it's required. You have to have the matter drive in order to. So when you activate the warp drive and everything else, you can fly straight to the surface through the planet. But by that time, you're close to the surface anyway. But yeah, how many slots do you think a real Tor engine would be? Yeah. It's hard to say, right? I mean, it depends on the tech, of course, but the point of comparison is now the L cannon, and you would assume probably that it's going to be larger than that. So, big. Uh-oh, I think that guy did just partial spot me. Yeah. Yeah, we've been partial spotted. Crap. Guess I need to leave. Well, we could go through this wall. I don't have enough. I don't really have so many shots to do this, though. Oh, okay, never mind. We have plenty of time. Okay, that's good. Prototype slashing weapon. I'm not going to need that, but... Another small terminal. Yeah! Love me some small terminals. Reprogram traps. I'd like to know what they are, though. If they're alarm traps, that's kind of annoying. There's an alarm trap and stasis traps. Those aren't very good reprogram targets. In fact, they're pretty bad reprogram targets. So that's one reason I like to identify my traps before reprogramming them. Level 1. Can't think of anything else I actually need here. Layout zone? It is good. I like layout zone, but we're in the corner of the map. I don't think it's going to tell us anything interesting up here. All right. Oh, wait. Whoops. There we go. You can see we got all our recalls down here. Look at that. There's even comments for off screen. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, seen all that. See, that's interesting? Yeah. Very interesting. The sabotage would blow up the hangar? Why is sabotage going to blow up the hangar? Are you saying an idea you mean to add? Or what? I mean, it's if you mean specifically the power, that's intentionally blocked from that. That's not something you can do, because that'd be cheesy. But no, I'm not going to add that. That's intentionally not something I wanted. Okay, we got a dude to the north. Terminal, which is guarded to the south. We found the heavy! Oh, man. He's guarded in the rear. That's not good. That's actually kind of bad. Alright. Going to go through the room to the north and kill this sentry. If I head east, the heavy will actually see us call reinforcements and will be in his sensor range by passing through here. So I think we are going to not do that. A good place to use overload? Oh, I was going to avoid the entire area. I was going to go north into the room up here and kill this sentry, because there's already a room to use. The main problem is we're kind of sort of in his range right now, which kind of sucks. But yeah, my plan to go... Oh, we can also warp. Remember, we can warp straight across. That would work too. But I was thinking of actually destroying both of these tiles going north, killing the sentry, and then we can just go around this way. We don't have to worry about him. But yeah, one step to the west, and we could dig northeast 3 tiles. It's, from right here is a little more dangerous. You might call for some help. But if we could do it in only a couple turns, it might be safer. Oh, this is 3 tiles anyway. That's going to be perfectly safe. So yeah, I guess we'll do this. The problem is there's this dude here. He's kind of annoying. He's going to repair my stuff. We still see him. Oh, we see him, but where he's that's his range is not quite. We're at the very edge of his range, so he's not. He'll be fine. His range is 22. He doesn't call reinforcements from that full range though. There we go. Or just zoom past the heavy, you won't trace. I mean, yeah, but it'll shoot at you. Yeah, it is 20. Exactly, it's not 22. That would suck. Anyway, yeah, we could technically zoom past. Honestly, I just kind of want to kill this guy. Oh, I probably could have taken my sensors off first. Right, I will take my sensors off. Just in case. I'm gonna chop this guy to pieces. Yep. Many tiny pieces. Many tiny pieces. Having trouble hitting me. I want to get shot at, but hand-to-hand combat is okay. It totally depends on who it's with. Funny thing is, you know, yeah, technically we could have zoomed off to the east and been fine without any of that. Not, but whatever. Okay, now I could probably use a power source. I don't think there's... Oh, there's a light ion engine in the hallway. I think you can ignore that one. We've got enough backup power as is, so it's not too bad. All right. Let's see. I did take off my sensor array real quick there, just in case. What is our coverage? It's 1%. Yeah, still kind of dangerous. I guess it wasn't 1% to start. We had a power source, but still not low. Okay, done with that. Oh, there's one in the room too. That's true. Maybe. Boom! Oh, wow. Oh, not just one in the room. There's two. He had one. Oh, he has an improved ion engine. Okay. Sure. I don't think there's any more in here, but just in case. Oh, actually, wait. Let's, oh, just check that way. Yeah, they're all light, except for one improved. Okay. There we go. Okay, no more heavy. Don't open the door. Thank you. Alright, it probably wouldn't matter anyway. Alright, we can finally get in here now. Gonna get hot here. Wow, okay. It's a little further than I thought. Alright, I guess we'll open this door here. Also, I think here, what do we got? Reaction control. Sensor array. Put on our cloaking device. Yeah, open the door before you misfire into it. Yeah, really. 62%. This better not fail. That felt good. Okay. Alright, we're currently cloaked, as you can tell from our dark UI. Although there's less darkness to the north because we've got this Modal UI here. Alright, so you can see there's an execution over there, which executioner is going to be out of range, hopefully. We can like zoom through this whole thing pretty quickly, too. If we need to. Friggin' die. Too many researchers. I can't actually kill this guy. That's nothing. I was thinking of the hauler there. So we didn't get a CRM there. Sadly. Yet. Still a hauler with an escort? Yeah, there is a hauler out there somewhere with a single escort. What is this? The one time we want to find it. Am I going to chug this? Would this be bad? It can't be anium, but it could be a waste of something, no? Check the left one first. Smell triple CRM. Could be redistributor, yeah. That's right. We want to find a CRM first, so I guess it would make sense to go get the left side. Also, we can get these. Botnet enabled success. Alright, I don't know what that is. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Ooh, man. What a nice room. Oh, okay, inertial stabilizer. Mass support increased by 10. I'll take it. Actually, the name on that changed, didn't it? Oh, inertial stabilizer, yeah. Changed the name for a different reason. I changed the name on the original, the booster, because it collides with a new name for something coming in beta 14. Yeah, boosters were renamed to inertial stabilizers. Insulator, EM resistance. EM, 25%. Energy well, energy storage capacity increased. Oh yeah, LRC parts are sweet. Energy is 600 now. Oh, nice room. But you'll see why they were renamed when beta 14 releases, not 13. It was going to be 13, but now it's 14. Okay, triple artifacts, none of them identified. Oh, regretting not taking the core stripper now? No. And not really, no. Now you eat one of these. Yeah, let's find out what these are. Hey, hexadecimal. Welcome to the stream. The artifact casino time. Joke was now you have energy? Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, technically, you would be okay, but I'm just kidding. I don't really. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff, cool stuff we've got too. So, all right, let's find out what these are here. Drop our jammer. What is that? Oh, we just got a utility slot. Everyone's dream, right? What? Oh man! All right, no CRM. It's triple core expander. No CRM. One more? Oh, that's right. There's one more to the east. We don't know what that is. Anyway, we could get 2 more free core slots if we want. Actually, wait. Yeah, imagine if we had CRM. This would be amazing, wouldn't it? If we got CRM and could jump into the EXO, then come back and just bring these along and use these expanders, that would be good. I mean, you can use it before or after. Both good. Meh. Oh well. Alright. We need to see if it was Space Buddy CRM troll. Okay, let's go find out, I guess, what this one is. That is another core expander. It's a quad core expander. Third weapon is good too. Well, I mean, I had third weapon. I mean, 40%, 44% chance to get 1 util slot. And actually, yeah, but if we had, imagine if all these core expanders, though. Well, that's too bad. So there's the L cannon. Yeah, all that suffering of enemies ever gave betrays us. Yeah, it didn't give us the trolled by the dev. Yeah. It's not I guess technically there's still a couple rooms left over there. We can go over there and look at them. Not gonna be able to need anything over here. Might as well go back and use the advantage we can get from our micro warp drive. Yeah. CRM. Technically, we could still go out and search up another room. But other than that, there's not much else we can do here. Oh, shoot. Oops. Did manage to wake him up. Oh shoot, that dude woke up too? Man. I am cloaked, right? Yeah, I'm cloaked. They got insane range. As long as the seed actually gets uploaded to activity. Well, I mean, first of all, the seed will go to the leaderboard still, obviously. And the other thing is, yeah, in the new build, I did add some more checks to at least log it. But I looked back through the history, and most people's are uploading normally. It's for some reason, pretty much all of yours are not. I'm wondering really what that's about. So I did add some more checks yesterday to the logging just to kind of get a little more info on the process. But I mean, it's technically, there shouldn't be an issue. If there was an error with the uploading, it should have reported something, but there's nothing reported in your log, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I know it's not just you. I'm saying it's only you who it happens to every single time, right? I'm like, I don't ever see yours upload, but other people's at least, some other people's always upload, most other people's always upload, and some people's occasionally don't, but yours seems to fail every time. That's what was different. But I don't know what it is. Anyway, I've added more logging, so we'll see if we can find out why. But on the Cogmind side, everything should be normal, and there's no errors thrown either. Everything, like every part of the process has errors associated with it. So there's something weird going on. Maybe it's on the Discord side. There's the one check I put on that, which didn't exist before, is Cogmind will quit if it's reached it quits if it reached the cap on a cap for Discord messages in the queue. And it normally shouldn't hit that but maybe at the end of your run, there's like a whole bunch of messages or something. But technically, the end message only counts as a single message. So you would have had to have a bunch of messages like immediately before that. So maybe something like that's happening. It could be. But anyway, there's a log for that now. And if it does happen, we'll know that's the reason. And I can do something maybe about that. So, we're going to find out where it's happening. So. Would it change if you rolled back to a different version? Yeah, I wouldn't think so, because it's happened since the very beginning. It's not a new thing. It's and nothing's changed about it either. The code has been the same since I introduced that feature. So anyway, yeah, did you actually have any succeed before, Imika? Because I was looking back in the past and I saw that pretty much all yours has always failed. I tried to find one of yours that didn't fail, which is why I thought it was kind of interesting. It seemed yours were pretty much not. But it already is a separate thread, which is trying to send to Discord. But we have to need more logging to see what part of it is not working. But it's not an error. The connection is okay. Because if the connection was not okay, that would show up in the log. And obviously all the other messages are going. So, I don't know. What remains is, did it hit some kind of cap? Technically, there is a cap on Discord messages, and what happens with that is it goes into a queue in Cogmind, and Cogmind will keep retrying. Cogmind keeps retrying until Discord will let the message go through. Discord has a thing for this, and they'll reply and say you need to wait this X amount of time. So Cogmind says, okay, fine, we'll wait X amount of time. It does the normal stuff that you're supposed to do for managing this, and it seems to work pretty much. Well, it's worked in all my tests. So why it wouldn't work for some people sometimes, I don't know. So we'll see with more logging, maybe. But anyway, we can talk more about that back in chat rather than going. I don't get into all the details of that now. While we're trying to stream the end of the run, I'm going to now. Now that we're getting attacked, let's see. Yes, that's enough sidetracking for now. Mainly because we need to wait for more data. So there's not much more to do now except wait to see the more logging data, if that shows anything new. All right. So what was I planning? Oh, actually, our propulsion is actually getting kind of beat up, huh? Anyway, what I was going to do now is use micro warp drive. Okay, so for that, I'm gonna have to pull off two things. Let's pull off the. We can pull off the cloaking, and I guess it's either. I guess it'd be the reaction control or the transmission jammer. Transmission jammer is kind of important, but I guess it's less important. So we'll pull off both of those. I'm gonna pull off. Unless he had watcher, but that's okay. The only other thing would be the utility shielding, but I guess it's worth probably keeping that on. Oh, weight distribution. Oh, you're right. I completely forgot. We don't need that anymore. It's completely... I mean, I should probably keep it around, but you're right. I don't need it because we got the LRC booster, which I'm still calling a booster, even though it's not a booster anymore. Cat++, the thread is always going as long as Cogmind is on. It is operated in a separate thread, and the thread just keeps doing its thing. It doesn't get shut down unless you close the game. But yeah, normally, I mean, yeah, you know, there's plenty of time for that to be uploaded, just like any other message. It doesn't take like a whole long time. But yeah, if you close the game immediately, I mean, and it didn't have time to do that, then that, well, yeah. But that's closing the game. Closing the game, close the game. So. Alright, let me see here. So anyway, the other thing I was going to take off is the cloaking device. We don't need a cloaking device. And then we can put on this and pick that back up. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, we got extra space there. Okay. So now we have micro warp drive active. And if I'm going to head northwest... Notice there's a new warning. Micro warp imminent, confirmed direction. Boom. There we go. And I still got shot. God damn it. I thought I might have been around the corner in time. Not quite. Boom. Love that. Oh, yeah. Micro warped. And there's our friend to the south. Whoa. What? Oh, he's just sitting next to something, huh? Unknown reactor. Oh, all I have left is an ion engine. I got the good one. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not a new warning. Actually, there's a certain new warning. When do we get an improved ion engine? It got it from the room up here when I needed. I only had one engine for a while, and we needed something, so grabbed it from this green dude. All right, that's all we got now. It's better than nothing. Although, again, we have some internal power generation. Oh, I don't know where the exits are. Really? Oh, okay. Must be the south end. Wow. Didn't identify the exit yet. Oops. Okay. Alright, that guy does know we're here. Okay, is there anything else going on that we need to use the terminal for? No, not yet. Perfect time for cutters. Well, we're now out of range for that. Yeah, that would be a good reason to use the smart bomb launcher, right? The one I dropped. Okay, so we're pretty much... We can just go check the other rooms for the heck of it. Goodbye. Ooh, that was good, huh? That was real good. Okay, we're not 5% corruption, just making sure. Got a little reminder before we head back out here. We do have sensors. Should probably head straight south. Oh, there's that dude. Extermination exterminated. That's right. Okay, this dude's back. Of course she's back. Also, oh, what's in this room here is guarded? S7 guard, check that out. S7 guard. What could there? I guess it's probably not something I'd want anyway. I mean, it's definitely not CRM, yeah. And it wouldn't be anything else I'd probably want. I guess you still need to check this middle south area. Plus the exit's down there anyway, so we get to head down there. I guess maybe we'll go back north then. NEM or ITN, yeah. ITN has a new gonna have a new indicator on the HUD as well. I added that yesterday. Nothing over there. Okay. Is he gonna move? No. I need a new power source. Oh, shoot. Where are those guys going? They're coming west. Damn. could zip right by them if there was no green boss to the south. There are green boss to the south. If that worker would get out of the way, we could actually head south before they even get there. I'm going to wait 1 second and see what happens. Alright, this isn't going to work. Wait one more turn. Ooh. Let's risk it. This is me risking it. Friggin' programmers. Yeah, so we're gonna continue risking it to the right, I guess. Actually, go straight north is through a door. That's kind of funny. Oh god. All the way up next to this heavy. Risking it straight to the right would have been nice. Yeah, straight into the cutters. Should probably be a little more careful here. 6%. It's pretty nice in the coverage there. Whoops, no. Thank you. You go north just a little and you check for another UAA? I don't think there's nothing else north up there. I wanted to check this room. Oh, if this is the room you meant, yeah. I was gonna come back here. The only reason I went north straight immediately is because we also didn't know what was up there. And so I wanted to find out what was in that room first. And then come back to here. Yeah. There's also another possibility of a room up here, I guess. Probably low, very low probability though. There's still rooms here though. We can head, basically what we want to do now is head south through this area. We might be able to do it southwest through this corner here. Right this way. Maybe not. Shoot, the Terminator's over there now too. I want to go south through that door that the researcher's coming through, but this doesn't look like that's going to work out very well. Too many green bots around here now. No data over there, so there's probably nothing. There's probably not much out there. Also, got to remember there's a behemoth right here. Q aggro from the alphas. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about these guys. I was thinking of heading northwest, trying to cut through here, and when they wait for a no green boss and head west. But as soon as these Terminators see us, that would be very bad. Could maybe just try to kill the programmers in this room and just take their stuff, like their engines. That'd be kind of nice to take, actually. I'd just be afraid that it'll take a little while to kill them. Otherwise, not too bad of a situation. Anyway, the Terminators kind of changed the calculus here. Ouch. It got hurt a little bit. I think I can even leave the micro warp drive on as kind of an armor. I think I'll fight these guys here. Oh, seriously? Oh my god. Apparently we're starting to cause a little bit of trouble here. Damn it, destroyed his reactor. How about you? Yeah, he dropped his reactor. That's good to know. Mistakes were made. We're doing okay. Does that Terminator still not know we're here? Oops. Terminators are still unaware. That's cute. But if I keep heading west, they're going to become aware very quickly. Yeah, they're at the very edge, and I do have better optics. That's true. Just interesting how they were also. Oh, I'm jamming them too. Otherwise, this guy is close enough to report. That's the other thing. We're just got to jam her up. The problem is, as soon as I head west, that Terminators will see us. The other option I'd like to do is cut through the wall here because there's a room, but I can't because there's researchers in view. Yeah, and they're all in range. So I guess I could just head west and then go south. Okay, there we go. Lances. This is what... Yeah, right. I know what cooled propulsion's for. I'm just not using it. Long-range terrain scanner. Enforcer. Oh, hello, guys. Huh. There's extra rooms. Let's see, there's a room there. There's still rooms here. Man. I knew the stairs were down here. Yeah, that's why I was not really worried about that. Yeah, I want to warp south from here is my plan. Just so I can look in here and find another integrated reactor. Next to a researcher. Damn it. No, I don't think we want to replace the sensors just yet. We're just getting shot at anyway, and we're leaving. So there's the hauler with the one escort. Yeah, there he is. This is the hauler that's carrying a bunch of good prop, but or at least decent prop. And I don't have a lot of extra, but it's obviously we're not doing that now. So what I could do is head. I guess we could head north one spot, not get spotted by a researcher. Oh God. Ah! I missed. Twice. There we go. Got it. Okay. Okay, you can stop shooting me now. Utility shielding taking a beating. Doing its job. Alright, I guess there's not much else we can do here. I mean, technically we could warp all the way west and see what's in that room. I think there was a sentry there. Then there's also this room, one room here, which we can find out what's inside. But it looks kind of dangerous and unnecessary to find out, and it's unlikely to have exactly what we want, right? Oh well. How unfortunate. Okay, well, anyway, stream is getting fairly long anyway. I guess we can head out, and the main goals of the stream have been achieved. Anyway, the main goals. Unfortunately, the secondary goals of actually getting CRM and doing that stuff were not achieved. Now I regret not bringing the Sijic Warrior, because if we brought the Warrior, I totally would have dumped him in there, and that would have been fun too, right? I guess I should have done that. That would have been worth it. Too bad. All right. So I guess here, really, it makes sense to just throw on more utility. Don't need anything else. And we have full 26 slots. I guess that's another test of the UI. No, nothing's breaking. And so far I don't know, this modal UI seems pretty good. Again, I don't think it's going to be the default. I think we're going to go with the semi-modal. But overall, modal's pretty good. You don't really need a lot of the features up there anyway. The logs still appear temporarily. Overall, pretty good. Let's see, where are we here? Bottom left corner on a horizontal map. I think it's horizontal. This map's so friggin' gigantic. Yeah. Okay, horizontal map, bottom left corner. I'm sure this won't be hard to find the exit. I am not going to go that way because there's heavy down there. But... oh, here we go. Oh, shoot. Someone forgot to put their sensors on. I think that's me. Crap. If only I had my sensors on. Oh yeah, SB as well. No, I didn't actually look at my build when we came in here, which might have been a smarter thing to do. Mistakes were made. Yes, now we've got cloaking on too. That guy might not have spotted me though. Yeah, he didn't spot. Yes, no spot. Whew. Not punished. Okay, there he goes. Goodbye. Leave, please. Thank you. Sheesh. I was feeling a little safe because we just spawned right there. But the thing is, Axis is so large that even the spawn protection might not protect you from like a first larger room nearby because the distance is involved. Yeah, anyway. Terminal index is 36. Oh, one more botnet would have done that? Seriously? Wow. That's pretty amazing, actually. Well, we could find command, technically, with that hack. Or is command? Where's command? Probably. It's way over here in the southeast corner, which means we might be close to the end. Yeah, it looks like command is on the far southeast side of the map. I'm not going to command. We're just going to leave the easy way. Shoot. I mean, I say that, but I'll also have to get out. I don't. There's probably actually, considering the terminal layout, I don't think there's a way over here. That's right, there's a heavy down there. That's where he is. I think I'll mark this guy. Okay. Let's get our sensors going. A lot of stuff on this edge here. Everybody's headed north, maybe. There they go. North, north, north. I guess we could head east, but I kind of wanted to head north. I would prefer to be going north. Okay, looks like we'll be going north anyway. After them. After them. Fusion compressor, quantum capacitor. Regular hacking suite. Could take that. We got a lot of inventory space right now, which is kind of funny. Ah. That sentry is probably in that room. Yes. Basically to stay out of the way of that sentry over there. Where did they go? Not being jammed. Oh, there they are, the north. I was going to say, where'd those hunters go? What are you guys doing? Oof, right through the door. Swarm is to the north. Range good 20. Another, wow. Grunt group to the north as well. Sheesh. Just kind of want to make sure the exit's not somewhere up here in the corner area, which is not being possible. I don't have a way to deal with groups, so I guess I don't want to. Remember your cloaking powers? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm cloaked right now. Forgot. We are currently cloaked, which is definitely helpful. What's our current advanced cloak is 4. Oh, yeah. That's helping a lot. No wonder. Much better. Okay. Feeling safer. Alright, I didn't want to go this way, but we're going this way. Going the way of least resistance. Okay, that's not happening. Quantum reactor. How heavy is that? That's 20. 15 more than our improved ion engine. So, yeah, we can't pick that up. Well, I'm going to carry it, though. Not that we have a strong need for power, but shock trap to the south. I guess we'll go through the wall here. Enhanced Nova. I'm not going the way I wanted to go. Also, I think that's a dead end. Wow, this is an interestingly shaped map. Cloaking. Digging. So much safer. Uh-oh. Those guys might be headed out of their room. Did this programmer just spot me? No. Why is he headed down here so quickly? Shoot. He might be partial spot. Oh, it's a coupling squad? Really? Oh, he was alone, huh? He didn't have any couplers, though. I feel like it was a partial spot. Why would it be a coupler squad without couplers? Or is it retreating? Anyway. Great, now we can't. I don't have any sensors. Time to get in trouble. Okay. Nope. Single prog at high speed, things definitely coupling squad. Oh. Yeah. It's true. He was moving pretty fast. With our cloaking on, they cannot see this far. Or see us from this far away. Currently have this guy jammed. Can't run away. Faster than you. Anyway. Yeah, we can warp too. I'm just not. I even have it attached. It's like armor. Oh, look, an impulse thruster array. Can't swap that directly. More integrity. Enhanced Nova can't. Okay, we can finally do a little more hacking here. Transmission jammer has been very useful, yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, not good enough at hacking for that. Looks like, though, we've kind of established that it's not over here, which is what I wanted to mainly do. Don't have a strong need for other stuff anyway. Big terminals, phase shifter. We're a little full. Oh, I still have a hacking suite. Got extra stuff here. Two slot items going into the inventory shows 2 items on the pop-up message. Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering if it was because of the replacement, auto replacement, or not. But if it's both, then yeah, I'm going to have to change that as well. Actually, I could test it right now since we're in decent shape here. Let me drop these 2 items and then pull off that. No, it's just one. I think it had to do with the swapping of it or something, or I actually did it twice. But yeah, I noticed that when that happened too. Going up here, does that change? No, it seems fine. It might have been because I dropped or did something. It might have gone because I pulled one off and then dropped it. I think that might have been what it was. Actually, I can test that theory out right now too. What if we do a part drop H? No, that's not gonna happen either. No, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, or some specific thing made it pass through the inventory twice. So can't repeat it right now though. So something did maybe. So can't tell whether it's something that should happen or not. Anyway, I already know branch access, but guess I go to driver another botnet anyway. So we can finally maybe get one of those hacks. Another terminal to the south. Security rotation. Oh, well, you weren't carrying especially interesting stuff. He's layered light armor. Armor. Pretty much got armor. That terminal is farther away. Ooh, a fabricator. I don't have any schematics, do we? Nothing. Experimental optical array. Oh, I'm using enhanced right now. Radio gravity. I love radio gravity too. Also, so big. All right. Yeah. Okay. So the exit is not in the corner. That's basically what I wanted to establish down here. It was pretty unlikely, but so next is to go back north along the northeast side of the map. There's an eye over here. 2 eyes. I think I should be able to get these guys without getting in trouble. Oh yeah. Also, our alert was actually kind of high leaving the last floor, so maybe I actually should have used a terminal to try to drop that just a bit. Oh, replacement Nova Cannon. That's something. I probably don't need to carry around another though. We'll leave it out of our inventory, just so I recall that we don't need all that. And melee analysis. That guy saw what happened and started running ahead of time. Yeah. More aware than researchers then. Swarmers. Let's go north. Whoa. Okay. Jammed. Shoot. Alright, well, we'll go that way then. A lot of empty space and access. Whew. Very busy corner. Very, very busy corner. Nice that there are not many enemies. Yeah, there are. There's a lot of enemies in access. Just access is so huge, so that what happens is you can end up with patrols and stuff going in through clumps, which can actually make it even more dangerous. But for part of it, you could be extra safe. So it depends on how you want to utilize the space. But emptiness also means just in terms of how many rooms are full of machines and other things, obstacles or whatever. There is less. It's a bigger open area. So, well, that doesn't look like the greatest area to go through. But it does look like the part of the reason for this is this might be one of the main areas to here. No, there's a door here. These doors could lead through another room and go through a section here. I'm just saying this though that overall, this one area here is the entire connection between the far west corner, the far west side of this map and the whole east side is this one little area. Because there's no connections down this way at all. So that does increase congestion in this spot. I'm gonna see if I can dig through to another area. I'm not gonna be able to dig through anything with these guys here though. I'll just wait. Probably be fine just waiting. Looks like. Operator. Don't know which terminals his. 20 patrols. Oh, there are 20 whole patrols in this floor? Are there? That's a lot. Oh, found a 2-tile, yeah. I figured the exit's going to be somewhere over here. If command is on the opposite side, it's more likely that the main exit will be on this side, but Yeah, that's where we're gonna head out. Oh shoot, stasis. Can micro warp out of stasis though. It's okay though. I don't mind being okay. I'm gonna start minding in a second here. All right, I'm gonna micro warp out of that stasis trap. There's a prototype reactor. I don't have a strong need for that though. Fusion compressor. Great swords. Hover. Impulse thruster, regular, and nuclear pulse array. But yes, it's the fabled 2-wide corridor, which maybe over that way. We'll see where it leads. Somewhere around here. Another garrison. Little garrison. Seal or not seal? Man, I'm bad at sealing today. Very bad at sealing today. The 2-wide corridor of bait. It's still going. Look at that. It's going to the east. There's another one to the south as well. But it looks like we're going east. There's one there. There's one. All right. Advanced drone base. Medium armored exoskeleton. Relatively rare part. Exoskeletons. One of the newer rare parts. Again, for Beta 13, which will be coming out next week. Exoskeleton is actually one of the... I think it was mainly added for Beta 14. It was mainly added for... But it's one of the parts that was not special. Most of the parts coming to the next release are pretty special. This is one of the ones that wasn't, so it's a part of Beta 13 as well. It didn't need to be explicitly for the next one. I had to remove. I had to remove a lot of the other ones. Whoa, double slot armor up here. Prototype. We're getting closer. The speed. Man, this is an endless, too long corridor. Yeah, it's got to be Centrium heavy. Is what I was thinking. Look at these. Look at the two wide corridors even going back the other way now. Oh shoot. Oh whoops! I should probably turn this on. Like that. What? That heavy's. Oh, he's on the move. Is he still? Oh, he happened to still be on the move, huh? Look at these two. Look at these corridors. There's 2 wide corridors that are going all over the place. This is mega bait. It looks like it might be to the west. No, can't tell yet. Maybe. All right. Yeah. Oh shoot. Don't report. Don't report. Too wide. It looks like it's the other one. Programmers. Good time for optical array. Optical array is always a good time. Every time is a good time for optical array. Wow, this 2 wide corridor goes south too. Holy crap. It goes all the way back west. This may be the dumbest 2 tunnel I've ever seen. It's pretty crazy. It happens. It's possible, clearly. Goes all the way, all over the place. Oh. Found it. There it is. Finally found it. We just found the far end of it. Baited us all the way over here. And there's some hackware. Ah, fine, I'll let you go. I wanted to kill him so I can see the programmers approaching. Who knows when they'll get here, though. Alright, let's see. And hackware. I know, it's hackware right here. So perfect. Just watch me... No, I don't have any corruption. Never mind. I was going to say. Alright. They can shoot up the terminal. I love it when that happens. Or when they accidentally shoot it and open the door for you. Not super common, but it does happen. Alright, let's put on... We have a hacking suite. I also have a... going to take off our cloaking device and put on our unknown hacker, which is a system shield. Mega hacking. Alright, not really mega hacking, but, you know, we're... Not sucky hackers. And open doors 41%. That was close. I almost had to do something else, like go the other way. No, I could actually get through the other way pretty quick. We have micro warp drive. You could blow open the other doors, and micro warp through to the end, right? There we go. That's it. Alrighty. Oh, Imka says, you know, the one thing that wigs me out about this layout is what? You don't see the reinforcement messages until you close the terminal view. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is a bit of an issue. When you have hacking open, it has to take up the entire height of the interface, which means you'll miss things that go into the log. So it's just something I haven't done anything else about. Actually, that's not even just this one. That's also the other semi-modal layout has that problem because it covers your log. Now, at least in the other version, if your log didn't get full of crap, which it probably did anyway because you were hacking, you'll see it when you go back. But yeah, that is an issue that I'll probably be dealing with at some point. I'm kind of waiting on that one, I think. But that will be an issue, I believe, that does need to be addressed. But I kind of want to wait on that one because there might be a few other related issues, not just that need to be dealt with together. And I want to come up with a solution that'll work for everything. So that is not something I'll be addressing, I don't believe, before the Beta 13 release, which, again, Beta 13 is pretty much done. There are those guys over there. Here's our surface exit. Let's watch the game in without crashing. All right, I'm going to skip the ending. Skip the end. Boom, go straight to game over screen. So, one thing I can talk about now. Notice our font size changed. Our font size changed. Even technically, the font could change if the size that it changes to doesn't have the same font you're normally using. What I did try to have it do is pick the same typeface if it's available in the different font size. But the game over screen still uses the original 60 rows because I wasn't going to, and I described all this on the blog, and that's why I had to, I mean, it's all described on the blog and through the whole process of building this system, but the architecture was such that I wasn't going to rebuild the entire endgame stuff and all the endgame animations and everything, which requires 60 rows. And I figured for the game over screen, it's fine if the font gets smaller for that, because it's mainly just for, reading wise, it's just your stats list here. And the actual endings themselves, it's not super essential that you look at every single little word in detail. It's more of a whole full screen Gestalt aesthetic. This is the end game animation type thing. So I think that works. They still work fine on 60 rows. So the game just switched us to 60 rows. And then what happened in the background here, if you haven't read my blog, I've got, again, details about all this, about the UI upscaling stuff. And you can read about the details. But the short summary is it took the entire game, all of the consoles and windows, all that stuff, and kind of like put it in a save state and pushed it off to the side and said, here's, keep all this over there. And then it built a whole new route from scratch with 60 rows and then put these windows in that route. So we've got two separate terminals right now. And they're not interfering with each other or breaking or anything. It's kind of cool. The game wasn't really meant to do that. The engine wasn't meant to do that. This is happening at the engine level too. The game, though I ended up, first experimented with it just on the game side, parts of it, and but eventually I made it so it's an actually official part of the engine itself. So I can use this in other things that would use the same engine. The engine can just say, you can give it one command. Just say switch to this terminal, and it'll switch the whole terminal over. But you can't access anything from. You can access stuff from the original terminal, but you don't really want to do a whole lot of changes or something because it's not technically even visible or interactive at the time. But technically, it still exists, and the game can still access it. But anyway, so yeah, it's an engine thing, and it's pretty simple on the game side. It's literally just one quick command. It sends to the engine, I want a new terminal of this size, and the engine takes care of all that. And it wasn't super. It was mostly complicated just to figure out how to do it without, and make sure it wasn't going to break everything. It actually did break the first Beta 13, but X1, I think it was. I released this feature in the background in X1. That's why some people were crashing when you end the game. It started crashing. I was like, oh, shoot. I had actually implemented this back then as a test, but it happened silently in the background because everyone was already using 60 rows. At the time, there was no modal interface yet. So what I did was I said, well, to test this feature in the wild to see if there's any problems with other people's setups, I actually implemented it and made it so that it switched from a 60-row terminal to another 60-row terminal. And that's when I discovered it's broken. So what I did was real quick hot fix. I just took that whole feature out and then re-released it. And then I fixed it for the actual modal release. So there you go. Okay. William says, Kiz, you didn't upload an activity. Well, if you notice at the bottom there, it also says uploading score. It did not actually switch to uploaded score, which means, I don't know, that didn't upload. But yeah, no, it shouldn't say keep saying uploaded score. It should say it already uploaded. So that, I mean, the upload, I don't know, failed. I don't know. Conflict between windows. It shouldn't be any kind of conflict between windows or anything. No. I mean, that was always a whole separate thread on its own. Let me think. I mean, yeah, that's a separate thread. But no, I mean, it's something to look at, I guess, if it's happening more often now. But no, I mean, if it happens sometimes, it works sometimes and it works for most people, so it shouldn't be. The thing is, sometimes the score thing just doesn't work. It's always been that way. It's not new. And part of it is, I think, because it goes through my website. And my website is kind of spotty. I think that's the main part of it. Technically, this really should ideally be handled through a like 100% reliable good system. It's not though. It's handled through. It actually goes through. It's routed through my website, which is connected to AWS in the back end. But it has to at least ping. It hits my website first, and sometime my website is iffy. So maybe my score didn't even upload. I don't know. Dev hacks to keep us from knowing the seed. My score sheet might. It says full record and scores directory, but we can look real quick. One terminal got the message, the other didn't. Discord actually uploaded. Hey, no, yeah, I don't know. Let me think. Actually, this is an older build. I did change the output messages, but no. I actually was just messing with this stuff yesterday when I was doing the extra logging stuff. But anyway, yeah, no, it shouldn't say uploading score. It should have switched. And again, I don't think this has to do with the multiple terminals thing. This is completely unrelated. It's in a separate thread that's handling that. But no, I mean technically, no, it should be fine because the thing that's handling this is in this particular route. I mean, it doesn't even care about the game side. But anyway, based on that line of thinking, I will actually look at stuff and see if I can make a determination one way or the other. Let me see. 1 second, we're going to look at this again with more in details. Shouldn't be related, but anyway, I will examine that. It's really annoying that this just is not a perfect system. It's always been that way. Race condition shouldn't be any kind of race condition. It's just completely unrelated to any of that. I mean, it's just another thread that gets spun up. The game throws the score at it, and that thread deals with all that, and that's it. And then on the website side, well, the website's just iffy. I mean, literally, my website can sometimes you can't connect to it. Or it gets overwhelmed, and as the CPU decides that's enough, it just stops doing stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, Echo Ridge Gaming, thank you for skipping the ending. One day I'll get there. Yeah, I always skip the ending on my streams. I mean, technically, there's other people who stream, and they will have the endings in their videos, and or you can also. I mean, I know someone's like recorded a bunch of the endings and thrown them online before as well, but. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, let's quit this, I guess is what we're going to do. Let's quit that, boom, shut down, go back here, let's see, that was a save I had made, scores, the scores in here, and the score should still be here just fine. Yeah, here's our score sheet. It just didn't upload. You always get a score sheet. There's never a reason you won't have a score sheet. It's just the upload system, which is all messed up. So here is our score sheet. If you want to see the seed, here, my seed. Look, there's score uploaded. It did upload too. See, look at that. Huh. In fact, why did it say not uploaded? Because no, I'm not saying I'm surprised at that because it always is done that before. But at one point I had switched it so that even if it should always say your score uploaded or whatever, as long as you have it on. Check the URL. I imagine it works fine. Yeah, here we go. Online works fine. I'm seeing it online. Yeah, it's fine. It's online. It's weird. It's online. It'll be on the leaderboards. And here's our seed, Subdweller Masterbox. That's a nice seed. I love the seeds. Subdweller Masterbox. That's our seed. Anyway, so yeah, it's down here. It's still there. I don't know why. It did actually technically upload. You'll definitely always have a score sheet for sure. That's never an issue. It's always just online stuff. I hate online stuff. I hate web stuff. Web sucks. Why can't it be just easy? You know, it's never easy. Friggin' A. Vote to rename BotCube to Masterbox. Actually, does anyone know where the word master comes from? Wait a minute, is that master? What was that? Where does the word master come from? No, they're not programmer names. They're all item names. All the seeds are based on item names. Subdweller is an item name because it comes from the prefix sub. It doesn't use prefixes though, it uses the full name of the prefix. So what does master come from? That was the other word, tear clause. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking because there's I was wondering because there's something else coming in beta 14 which has master in it as well. I was wondering if it could have been from that because there was one thing, although the item isn't in there, is it? Anyway, there's something. There was one item in there that might actually be in there. Master Sword. That would be funny. So anyway, Subdweller Masterbox is the seed. If anyone was going to check that out. And so we've got here. We're going to get to see when after this. Release is out for a while, and later on when I do the full stats, I guess after beta 14, layout. We're going to get to see everybody's layout and what portion people are using. 2. If you check here, zoom use, we get to see how much people actually use the zoom feature, which I think in the other layouts, like the one we're using here, any kind of modal layout, I'm guessing zoom use will be lower. It'll probably be high under the 60 row layouts, but we can also do cross-section stats for that as well, which would be really cool to see. People who are using the original non-Modal UI with a 60 row, with the 60 row with zooming enabled a lot of the time. We'll see some people with that. So for me, I only had it on a little bit, especially this stream, I did not, much less so. It was more, in the last stream, I was using it to avoid the combat log, which I had on map and didn't turn off. I was originally going to do that and ended up not doing it. I figured I'd just zoom when I wanted to get it out of the way, because that's one way to get combat. See stuff that's nearby with the combat log not getting in the way. That was before I updated the system. That was at the beginning. I've now made it so that doesn't appear normally in the modal views. You can override that, but it won't appear normally, because that is obviously annoying unless you change its settings, or generally you'd probably want to use the log in a different way. Or review the log, because that feature was added before it was possible to review the log manually. So anyway, yeah, all that's been worked on. All these things were fixed. This build is now, this is a build from last week. But yeah, we'll get to see people's layouts, which appears now in the options here at the bottom. So that's mainly, this is for me to reference, and we can see people's map view size as well. But I've always been able to see that. But okay, so yeah, that's our seed. Not anything else I really wanted to look at from this. It was I guess follow-up attacks, there wouldn't be any. Actually, did I have a follow-up? I used a hyphen in that. Follow-up attacks. There was one follow-up attack. How did we get a follow-up attack? I didn't fix that yet. I wonder how a follow-up attack happened. Must have gotten around the logic somehow. Huh. There was one. Wait, what that was in... -3 research. Anyway, so yeah, lots of cool stats. I love looking at these like waterfalls of numbers. Oh wow, what? Check that out, man. 25% Trapper Gladiator. That was totally the beginning of this run. That first stream, I had multiple trap extractors filled with traps, and a really pretty decent melee build with a lot of support. I mean, you had multiple melee weapons combined with multiple analyzers. That's a cool build. Trapper Gladiator. I did add like one or two more for, well, actually for beta 13 overall. I've added like 3 more total build types, and I did fix a couple of them that weren't working quite correctly. Or they were overridden a lot. For example, Messiah should actually be a little more common. The Messiah build is a type. Actually, Messiah and also, what was it? I think Zionite, or there wasn't a Zionite build. It's actually, that is supposed to be the Messiah build. It was actually getting overwritten a lot by people by just Scavenger. Because the definition for Scavenger and Messiah ended up being that if you were going to get Messiah, it'd be more likely that you'd end up with Scavenger for a lot of the same reasons. The reasoning being, if you want to know the details, is that Zionite, if you have one of the main contributing factors to being the Messiah for the Zionites is that you have a lot of Zionite gear on. But where do you get most of your Zionite gear? You probably get it from your dead friends, which means you're also a scavenger. And you probably also got some non-Zionite gear. You scavenge that too. So it ended up being that Scavenger would kind of override Messiah a lot. So I think we might be seeing a few more Messiah's builds being recognized for what they are. So I found that out when I was looking at, like, I was like, wait, shouldn't it be a Zionite build? And technically there is, it's Messiah. And then I looked at why it wasn't appearing in a specific build someone had. Someone posted it, one of their builds, and I noticed that it had a Scavenger on it, even though they had a ton of Zionite gear. And I realized that was the reason, so I fixed that. So anyway, I'm trying to fix some of the ones that don't appear as frequently. But our class distribution looks pretty decent here. 18% mutant. I mean, you're never going to get rid of mutants. But Hacker Ninja and a Trapper Gladiator, heck yeah, Gladiator. A lot of melee builds are kind of fun. But yeah, the traps are fun. So what's the Trapper? Yeah, carrying and laying traps. You can get it, especially with trap extractors, you can now really put together some good Trapper builds with... I think that was a really good addition to finally get to do that. Cogmind of Biog, right. Yeah, it's Trapper's mostly from that. It's not just from that, probably. There's some, like, if it's a general thing like Trapper, you might get it from some other things too. Like having a single trap scanner in addition to that would probably be helpful. It contributes to it somewhat. It's not just a lot of traps, but that's the biggest thing. If you have a bunch of traps, you probably can get Trapper. Yeah, it's one of the main parts of it. So anyway, yeah, that was that. Okay, looking pretty good. All right, so that's gonna be it for today's stream. So that was the full modal UI. So we're going to get to see who uses that. I'm going to announce more of it this weekend. I'll put a general announcement out about the thing which a lot of people don't know about yet or haven't seen much of, the actual modal UI. So I'll put out the announcement about that this weekend. And then after that announcement, I'm going to release beta 13. The plan is to release next week. In about a week is the aim for that. And it's pretty much done. So like I said, release candidate will come out later this week for testing. Look into some of the stuff that I came across today, and then start getting ready to actually put it out there. And the build itself there's not really as much left to do on that, just some few little cleanup things. But there's going to be a lot of prep related to the actual release itself. Going to write the release notes, which are going to be big. The actual final changelog, which is going to be rather long, and I think I'm going to split it up like I did one of the earlier ones into categories. I have to see how long. It's pretty long. Those really long changelog. So those are usually best split up into categories, and then hopefully beta 14 changelog will not be that ridiculous because it'll come out sooner and faster, and mainly be based on content. Content-based changelogs are generally going to be shorter because they're just a list of, I've added X number of this, and there's not going to spoil all the details. So they're generally shorter. This happens to be not only content as a beta 13 release, but it's also a big part of it is the UI stuff. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to list on that. So, hey, thanks for the bits, Echo Ridge Gaming. Yeah, you're welcome for the stream, and not sure when I'll be streaming next. I mean, could continue next week with some, maybe I guess after the release we could stream a run in the actual beta 13 build. That would make some sense, and start to actually play with, maybe do an actual melee build with follow-up. But we'll see. Yeah, I know So yeah, Thomas, I'm looking forward to bringing Beta 13 to you. I've tried to get it out as fast as possible and working pretty hard on it. More and more over the past couple months, just even working nights, just to get it out there as soon as possible. It's been a while since the last release for sure. Too long, mainly again because I kind of stopped in the middle to work on other stuff or change the direction a bit. But that's okay. In the long term, it's still all work that's going towards making better betas, more content, good stuff. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. I will see everyone back in the Discord and over the next week. Get prepared for the release of Beta 13.